semi-finals, I guess. The first semi-finals of this tournament. Goongoon against Snow, both German players.
Yes.
And right now we have Dutch against India.
Yeah, and this map is fair to Crescent.
Indeed. Let's check the hunts fast, but I think it's fine. I think there's one close hunt and one further hunt for both players.
It's fine.
I think it's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have what is this actually? It's a food start and nothing else, I think.
Yes. So, and we have here on this side of the map Snow in the color blue. He's playing Dutch. Versus Goongoon in the color red, and he's playing India. What do you think about this matchup?
Well, I would usually say it's Dutch favored on this kind of map, where you don't have a big TP line or something. But well, India has shown to be a pretty strong sieve recently, so we need to see what happens. He's also getting this nice 100 foot treasure, which does help a lot India to age up, since it's not the fastest age up sieve. So yeah, this is really nice for him.
Yeah.
We will see. I don't really want to say who wins because I'm not sure, so we will see how it plays out. Well, Dutch is getting a nice coin treasure, which of course gonna help him a lot to get his villagers out, since the Dutch villagers of course cost coin instead of food, just like the Indian villagers actually cost wood instead of food.
Yeah, and we have some other nice treasures here. We have a 80 coin treasure on this map, and we can point out that on this map we have always here on this side and here on this side some like 85 wood sometimes, or 80 coin, something like this, and in the middle is always one nice treasure and some smaller treasures.
Yeah, this coin treasure here would help Dutch a lot. He stopped mining gold. I don't think he's gonna age up 15. I think he's gonna try to use this treasure to make his last villager. Yeah, so he should be able to age up pretty fast with these coin treasures.
But we also see the Indian player. He's taking here a 40 coin treasure and here a 30 food treasure.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say he stopped at 780 food. I was like, what is he doing? And in fact, it's with his 30 food treasures that he's gonna be able to age, just placing his agra fort a bit, not so aggressive actually, and well, just dropping it and then not building it at all, just going to age up 10-10, by the way, which is something that has been seen a bit more recently, I would say, but it's not the standard way to do it.
Yeah, I think this Agrafort is not so forward. You could have placed it like here or something, I'm pretty sure. But I think he wants, versus Dutch, I think you don't need to be so fast.
Well, Dutch is not the slowest sieve out there. They age up pretty early and they can get these scums out. And if you try to plan on some sepoy aggression, you kind of need to be early on there, because otherwise you will just have like 5 scums out and be just fine with Minutemen. We will see. I think this Agrafort could have been more forward, but then again we need to see what they do. Maybe he's actually not going to be aggressive. We have seen some more economic kind of 10-10 recently. Maybe he's just placing it there, for example, to get control of the middle and get a stagecoach. But we will see what he does. He does have the Tiger Claws in deck, which is a fairly aggressive card. It's not a card you always have. Sometimes you have some other stuff instead, but yeah. And this is just a very standard.
Yeah, we have some colonial militia. I think versus a Rush Civ like India, you should definitely have it in deck.
Yeah, just not sure about the Swiss spikes, but well, can work. We've seen this before. So India actually gonna age up super fast, even without using Wheels on the Wonder, just because he got 100 food and he went 10-10. Gonna age up basically at the same time as Dutch, which is quite an achievement for India. Usually they age up at like, well, let's say 1 minute later at least. But yeah, so
we see here nice scouting from Snow. He's going to scout if he's placing here some buildings inside of his base. But do you think he will soon popping an consulate? He drop it.
Well, we need to see what his first card is going to be. Let's check. I think he got a lot of populations used right now. 28. That sounds like just a sepoy rush with 5 sepoy shipments.
Oh, let's check then units in queue.
I think he's just gonna make sepoy, use his 2 sepoys and ship 5 sepoys in the old fashion.
Oh.
He only popped 3, that's not great.
Did you see this hunt? It was even moving
Yeah.
because it was shooting at the end with a aggro fort.
Yeah, you can actually use that. If there's a treasure also, you can just run your explorer next to a treasure and then the treasure guardians will start to attack the aggro fort. You can also kill trees like this, for example.
And here we see that the red player, he's going with his tiger inside the base to scout a little bit what Snow is going to do, and we see he's dropping a barracks.
Yeah, 3 sepoys coming in, not super scary. But there's... Oh wait, what, 3? There's 1 Sowa somewhere.
Oh, he's missing a... Oh yeah, he killed the explorer.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's fine to kill the explorer, but no... Okay, he's bringing it now. Well, did he kill a villager? I don't think so,
No,
right?
he didn't kill a villager, but... oh, this tiger. He's
Yeah.
doing a lot of damage on this poor villager.
Nah, it's just that some sepoys shoot at the villager. The tiger has a multiplier. He doesn't really do anything. He got like 2 attack or 1 attack against villagers.
Oh, and there we see 8
pikes.
pikes.
Wow, that's early. But I mean, he's gonna be fine with this, right? The skirms and the pikes are just gonna be enough to defend. It's of course quite a commitment.
Ooh.
It's quite a commitment from Dutch to ship pikes so early when they would like to ship a bank wagon or a 600 wood, for example. But well, at least he's safe now. The rush from Goongoon didn't do much. He also did have to ship 4 Sawas, which doesn't bring him anything right now. So, well, I would say so far it's pretty good for the Dutch player.
Yeah, it looks not so good for the red player. He needs to bring his units back because he can get snared with these spikes and the skills just stay in the back and shoot.
Yeah, and well, India usually doesn't have the power to make a lot of cav early on. So these 8 pikes are enough to scare away any kind of early cav composition. Okay, a bit of micro going on. Snow smartly sniping the low HP elephants. Doing a good job at hit and running his way out of there.
I need to say from the Indian players, the badges what you get, you have again only 2 sepoys popping. It's not the greatest what you want to have.
I think it's because he had to chop for a consulate, because he ships 300 exports, so I guess he got a consulate.
There we go, we have the red codes from the Brits consulate.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have waited for them.
Even when India now has cheaper houses, it's still not so easy to chop for buildings and chop for villagers and make units, which is probably why he got not the best patches. He's also a bit mismacroed maybe, he has a lot of gold and food, and I'm not sure, but he decided to go for red coats. Yeah, that's interesting. I would have seen a 3 house thing.
Yeah, but I would like him that he go for something with it now, because when you make a consulate and ship this 300 export, then you want to do something. Oh, and we see a switch to Gurkhas now.
Yeah, which I like. Of course, Gurkhas doing good against other kind of skirms and pikes. The thing is really that he's not gonna have so much cav, and I'm afraid he will get out skirmed, and the Dutch player will be able to just stay in base and use his skirm power to stay at range, you know. And he can still pop Minutemen, he didn't use them so far.
But did you see, look, here's a stable, so he's maybe thinking about that the Indian player is switching now to a lot of Gurkhas, so he might be also switching to some Haas. I would really like this.
Yeah, makes sense, right? Couple Hassas don't hurt, especially when you're Dutch and the only anti-cav you can make is spikes. You kind of like to have some Hassas to block your opponent's cav, especially when it's India and his own cav dies to Hassas. But can you show here? Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. There was a weird passing around this native post, and he lost a skirm and a pike, which is kind of sad for him. But still, I mean, I don't see this India army being able to push in. Like, there's no cav there. There's like 3 Sawas. Tiger Claw though, that's kind of cav.
Yeah, he should have waited for them. I don't understand why he go in before he don't have the tiger claws here. And he's grouping them together with Gurkhas. Oh god.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be so slow. He's just giving 3 kills right now. Like, he's forced to go back. Dutch was even able to ship his bank wagon now and stabilize at the same time, so he got 4 banks, which is just much more eco than India at the moment. And he even got a couple Hussars to block this Tiger Claws, because Hussars definitely beat Tiger Claws.
But now we see the Dutch players coming out of his base, and I don't like this positioning of the Dutch player, because the Tiger Claws, I think they are really good at snaring some stuff.
I don't mind it. I mean, he was able to snipe 2 Snowwws. I think that's a nice pick. Now he should just fight with spikes instead of running. But he can just hit and run his way back to his TC. The only sad thing is that he lost a bit too many pikes, I feel like. He could have lost less. And this now is just painful for him to make pikes again, you know, because he needs to chop wood.
Did you see this skirm split what he did? This was really nice to see that he split his skirms to kill the Tiger Claws.
Yeah, they both have a really nice micro now. Goongoon did a really good job at sniping the pikes. Oh, didn't see that raid.
Oh,
and Snow also did a really good job at hit and running the Tiger Claws. And I think Snow is just coming out on top just because he was able to raid. And you see, I remember he was at least at 30 population space, 30 economic population, sorry, and now he's at 28, so he lost at least 2 or maybe 3 villages.
Oh, let's just check.
Yeah, 5. Wow, that's a ton actually.
Sadly that we didn't see it.
This could be game. I mean, India was not able to do anything in Dutch base. He was not able to do any kind of real damage, and he at the same time lost 5 hills, while Snow has 4 banks and didn't lose any villager. Snow is probably gonna age now soon also.
Yeah, look, he have soon 1k coins, so yeah, he should switch more to food to be able to age.
Oh, he can probably kill this Minuteman with both Hussars in trample mode, but he can also
so many Huss?
Oh yeah. So maybe he's actually staying colonial. I'm not sure. He's kind of mismacroed right now. He should maybe just switch all his villagers to food indeed. I think the problem now is for Dutch is going to be the food situation. You can see he's herding both here, and that's kind of far from his town center. He still has maybe berries, I think, on this map in base. A few berries.
A lot on berries because he didn't herd this hunts under his TC. It's a bit sad. Also, and there we see some Huss are trying to catch these scams, but he was not able to do it.
Yeah, there's too many seapoys and so on around there, and red coats. But I feel like Dutch really has a superior army now. He is shipping someone with food to age. Well, that's the solution, right? Not the greatest shipment, but it will help him age up for sure. He did lose a villager, but no big deal. Now he just needs to defend this, to push the India guy away, which I think he's doing right now, because India is realizing that he doesn't have really the power to push in. He's 20 units behind.
Yeah,
and he's gonna age up at the same time. I'm gonna lose a villager, but not the biggest deal again. He's still very far ahead in eco, and well, he's gonna age. I mean, I hope so. I don't see why he would ship 700 food if not for aging at this point.
Now he don't spend his coins, so I'm pretty sure he's going to age.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious at this point. That's risky. Maybe he can make a small wall from here to the border of the map.
From here to here,
yeah. Hold his food and make a wall there, and then India would need to come next to the stable here, and then Dutch can defend it easily. Or maybe he's just gonna make a gamble and be like, yeah, I hope he just doesn't see it.
It's like in a bit of a corner from this map. So you really need to go on this point or on this point to find these villagers here, and it's not something what you really think about so fast.
Yeah, and it's not so far from his town center, so even if he got raided there, he would probably lose some villagers, but he would save most of them. But I do like that he's going on this colony mine here instead of this one, because there's a dead elephant and he would be scouted. I think that's why he decided to go on this corner mine.
This is pretty smart.
Yeah.
He bring one elephant back with his really low HP Minuteman.
Yeah, at this point the military is similar, but Dutch skirms are auto upgraded to veteran because that's a feature of Dutch. On the other hand, India camels, there's 13 Sowas, have
Yeah, and-
plus 30% attack on them. So I'm not sure who I would favor right now, but the thing is that there's soon gonna be 9 Ritters, probably, I guess it will be 9 Ritters popping for
Yeah,
Snow.
and he made already 5 routers.
Yeah. I think he's already in a really good spot now. He's also going in a nice corner where he can really camp with his skirms, and I don't think India is going to be able to push in this. He's not really sending his swords forward. Maybe veteran Hussars coming in? Can you click? Oh, would have liked to see that. But he probably doesn't even need it. I mean, he's gonna pop units like right now. They should come
they
right
should
now.
come right now from this TC. It should come some units, and I'm really curious what will it be. I'm pretty sure also it will be routers.
I hope so for him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because there's more Sowas coming, you know. I was a bit worried for him that there's another batch of Sowas, but there comes a Ritter, so
Yeah,
looks like
he really needs to micro his units now, the blue player. If not, you really have a problem because there are a lot of Sowas left. But it seems
He's
like
fine.
that blue is really fine in this positioning right now.
He's coming out on top with so many skirms, and skirms are exactly the unit you want against India. Even if the Sowas have a discount now, and even if they have this upgrade of 30% attack, they still have pretty low HP, and a mass of skirms is just really hard for India to deal with. Especially with the Furitas
Oh,
in
this
the
rally
back.
point, this is hurting.
Yeah, that's exactly what he doesn't need right now. He's already
No.
so far behind in military, he really can't afford to
He-
give
he
any
was-
free kills.
He was also stacking one shipment on already half XP for the next one. I think he's a bit in trouble now.
Well, to be fair, when you fight like this, you kill a lot of units and you get a lot of XP. I think you know that being a treaty player, right? You see how fast the shipments come in. And maybe that's why he got so much XP and he was not really going to ship because he was just focusing on his micro, which I can understand. But yeah, now we have the melee upgrade, which again is not the greatest because he lost all his mass.
But I want to point out on this map, I really like it's a bit low resources, so the players really need to control a lot of map on this. Really, it's a big map, I need to say.
Yeah, it's a pretty big map. Even the rush distance is not so small. You can see there's some space between the two bases, and then the sides are pretty large as well. The only thing that make it a little bit smaller than it looks is that there's those two rivers that kind of split the map in 3 parts, and it makes it a bit smaller, kind of. It's easier to control because of the choke and stuff. But yeah, now Dutch may be pushing. He shipped 1k gold, which is kind of surprising for Dutch.
Oh,
I
this
would
is,
have expected 1k wood.
But wait, he have these Swiss spikes, and when
Oh.
Goongoon is still making so many sours, just imagine his chip Swiss spikes. It would be so good.
And think about the Agra fort. The Swiss spikes have so much siege, and I think you're right. I think it's what he's gonna go for. Then he can definitely like just siege with spikes while his skirms are shooting, and Goongoon will not be able to do anything about it. But at least now he does have the 3 camel upgrades in. Well, one of them is not a camel upgrade; it's just a melee upgrade for every land unit. But yes, his camels are pretty good. He's still ahead in eco even. India should catch up at some point in eco, but he lost 5 vills, so you see that's why now he should have 5 more vills and be at the same eco as Dutch, but he's still behind. And
Oh, this looks not good for the
Halbert, yeah.
West players.
no, this is game over, to be perfectly honest. He's going to lose every single skirm and resign, yeah. GG.
GG.
Well,
So-
well played, yeah.
Yeah, and the first round goes to Snow in this best of 7. Let's have a fast look at the stats. So we see, of course, Dutch may have a lot better economy, and let's see the military. It was well here. There was the red player going after the blue player aged to try to do something. It's always what you would like to do when the other one aged.
Yeah,
And he
the-
lost a lot.
The thing is that Dutch was able to age without even being behind in military, so of course then it's very hard for India to do anything with a shipment and veteran scums coming in. Even I think he didn't even call Minutemen, right? In the whole game he could have still called Minutemen even. So it was basically impossible for India to do anything after he took no real good fight in Colonial. And we have the resources maybe?
Here, there we go.
Yeah, it's just clear that Dutch was out gathering India pretty hard, especially after this 5 villagers raid. Just slow down India so much. Because India could win maybe in late colonial by massing a lot of SOAs and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, when you're also behind in eco, it's really hard.
Yeah, well, GG, well played. Let's move on to the next game. In the semi-finals.
Yes, indeed. So, there we go.
So, the next map should be Florida. And there we go. It's UX2.C, ESOC Florida. And Snow is going to pick first.
Indeed. No Dutch anymore for Snow.
Do you know when the cipher Z should be?
It's at game 5 because the best of 7. So the 4 first maps are played with different civs and then it resets for the 3 following. Brits. I'm not sure if he's locked. Can you ask him? I just don't like when we're not sure and then there's always this kind of gray zone. Yeah, because now Goongoon is speaking, but Snow didn't say his Brits or something.
What do you think about Brits on this map? Okay, there we go. Snow locked in Brits.
Well, Brits are pretty comfortable. Pick on Florida. You have a lot of food plus even the sheep. Yeah, I think it's just good map for Brits because it's a heavy food map. You know, you get a lot of resources, and that's just what Brits like. Plus a potential water thing that you can maybe do in some matchups. Sioux might be an example of matchup where you could maybe go water because their water is really not good. We will see.
Do they have any kind of water cards who are good?
Sioux?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think they have so much. But they don't have the water dance. Basically, the native civs are really bad at water, except Aztecs because they have that water dance and it's completely broken and just makes your warships like 3 times stronger or something. But without that dance, there's nothing special about being Sioux or Hero or Aztec on water. But anyway, it's not like Goongoon needs to be Sioux. He can still change. He's just counter picking and can change as much he wants before greening up.
I just check some stuff.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, and I check the sound. Oh, I suck.
Yeah, I told you how to fix this.
Yeah, I did.
In the mixer.
But it don't work always. Okay, so let's go. It seems like Goongoon is still maybe talking to someone to get some advice.
Or maybe just not sure if he's gonna play Sioux. He did win 2 games against Lord Raphael as Sioux, which is surprising because Sioux is not a civ we see so much. I do believe it's a strong civ. We will see if he decides to stick with it or if he changes.
Okay, I don't want to pressure any players, so I just don't green up. I think we should just give the players as much time as they want in this kind of rounds. It's the semi-finals, and I think it's important to make really good decisions and to just not do something what you would later regret.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just wait a bit. Of course, it's semi-finals, and you don't really want to,
Yeah, you will be tomorrow in the same positioning.
Yes. Then you want to take your time and be sure you don't do any mistake.
So, and everyone should not forget to later check out the Basement Age of Empires, the charity Sale-a-thon 2018. They want to reach $5,000 for, what is it again? Do you remember?
Doctors Without Border or whatever
Yeah,
it's called in
exactly.
English, something like that.
Yeah, you should definitely after this series check this out and please donate something for it.
Me?
No,
Ah.
the people.
I don't know, you look at me, I was thinking you're talking to me.
I was thinking you have to say something.
Bist du bereit?
Are you ready? So let's go. It seems like we start.
Yeah. Looks like he finally decided to go Sioux. Honestly, I would favor Brits on this kind of map. Maybe on a map where you can get a stagecoach, Sioux would do fine, but on this map, I don't like so much the Sioux pick, but we will see. It's still a pretty good map for Sioux because you can get all this livestock and the good treasures.
Yeah. So and we move on the game 2 in the semi-finals of the ESOC Autumn Tournament.
Indeed. So
On this nice map, Florida, where we have here on this side of the map Snow in the color blue and he's playing Brits, versus Goongoon in the color red and he's playing Sioux. On this map we have always a market start, right, Kaiser?
yeah, free markets, like on the RE Silk Road map, the standard map. I think the hunts are fair. I see like 1 hunt in base plus 3 close enough, I would say.
Wait,
There's basically 1 on the shore for each and 2 in the land side. Kind of. Then there's
but
some.
this is a bit far. Look, this is so close to his GC. It's
Yeah,
like not.
Mm.
Yeah, he can hunt this, I guess, under TC. Yeah.
Well, it's
Maybe
like.
it's the angle also, because he's hunting it already. You see.
Yeah, but the back hunt for blue is more far away.
Oh yeah, this is
This
true,
one.
like,
No,
yeah.
no, no. This one. This one for blue is more
Yeah.
far away than this one for
Yeah,
red. So I
you're
think
right.
it's fair.
This is definitely fair.
Okay,
So-
let's move on then.
Yeah, we have a lot of nice treasures, and we see already that the Sioux player get a pirate with his special
Conversion.
conversion. Yes, I'm sorry. And so let's see. He's going to pick up a 35 food treasure. Oh, let's
Yeah.
search this.
I like that he's letting his pirate tank, because let's face it, most of the time when you have this kind of pirate, he will anyway get crack shot at some point by the explorer, and then it doesn't matter if he's lower HP. So I think that's why he decided to let it tank. Also got 30% melee resist, and now, well, to be honest, blue is just going to die.
Yeah, he is going to die because he crack shot already one of the alligators,
Exactly.
and he's not able to crack shot this pirate now. And now he's just snared, and he's going to die.
He's just dead. He's just dead.
And
I mean,
this is really something what you don't want so early on. It's like only 1 minute and 30 in the
insane.
game. It's you want to scout and take some treasures. Oh god.
now he
This
can
is really
scout,
painful.
but so just got the full map. I mean, okay, he will be able to revive his explorer with a native scout in like maybe 2 minutes or something, but it's terrible. I mean,
It's like, look now, Goongoon is going to pick up, for example, the 75 wood, and here's a small treasure. So
80 wood here, a really good one.
yeah, he can convert this pirate and
This-
just kill this bandit so fast.
This map has just a ton of really good treasures. I'm not sure why you would get this when there's so many good ones, but I think he can just take the 75 wood here by letting a pirate tank and not even need to convert something. I think he's just trying to get an army of pirates.
To be honest, yeah, I think that he just go here all the time to convert, and it's the end he wants to take this treasure because, yeah, Snow is not able to take it at the moment.
Yeah, when he gets his next conversion, he can just convert 1 pirate and let his other pirates tank to take the treasure, you know. So, and now he's getting 75 wood. He might even drop a TP already, or get his. Did he get his hunt dogs? Did both players get their hunt dogs?
There we go.
It was a coin
And
start, so
here
it's
as well.
pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to take. And yeah, how many sheep? Oh, wow, Snow have with his native scout. He picked up 4 sheep on this map with some livestock. We have here some sheep, and he will take up.
Wow.
Also, this it's really a lot. Here 5.
Yeah, I mean, usually you would see Sioux being very much ahead in livestock just because the explorer is so fast.
Oh, look what he wants to take. He wants to take these 2 dogs, I think.
He's
Yes.
raising a real army, and it's also smart to stay next to the explorer, because I think if you click on the explorer, you can see he could be revived now, but he's just staying close. He could even leave 1 war dog or something next to the explorer to make sure that he can kill it directly and scout if he's going up again.
This was so easy to take for the Sioux player.
Yeah, and now he's going to move on to the villager. It's insane. I mean, we're just talking about treasures, but it's because it's Sioux, right? Sioux
Yeah,
is
it's
just so
Sioux.
good at treasures.
He can
It's-
just is he going to convert?
Yeah, he's
going
letting
to
his
convert.
pirates tank first and then convert the other one, and there we go.
Yeah, and look how fast he's going down. He's dying really, really fast now.
He got
And
600 HP,
yeah,
but it
it's
doesn't
so
matter,
much.
you know?
Yeah. But we see on the other side here that Snow was like, okay, now I have time to get my explorer back.
Yeah, to be honest, Snow did the best he could after doing this mistake to go so far on the map and taking a treasure, which was really a mistake. He did the best he could to catch up. He took so many sheep, he revived his explorer, and he's scouting now the Sioux base with
Yeah.
his 2 units.
And we see that the Brit player, he aged up with 200 coin and the tower, and it looks like he's not going for a rush or something like this. What do you think? What will he drop? What kind? Will he make a stable with a Sioux or better do a Rax?
Well, if you go in base, you definitely don't go for stable because the guy can just make bow riders from his own base. So you have to go for racks. If you rush, you could see racks and stable, but I don't think it's possible to rush Sioux with the TPs now. So he's just going to go for the most logical thing, which is just a racks in his base and defend and try maybe to age up or at least to boom. He's going to kill 2 pirates, but probably gonna lose his explorer. Or he doesn't have a crack shot, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think so. He's trying to get this low HP pirate down as well.
Yeah, doing a good job at microing, but unfortunately for him, there's nothing he can do to save his explorer.
But look at this, the red player. He don't go and hurt this or this.
Did he hurt one hunt at least?
No.
Oh,
He has
that's
no hunting base.
That's a mistake. Yeah, it's not like he didn't have food. 4 cav first. Wow,
Yeah.
that's really aggressive. These cav are really good at raiding. They almost have the same attack as Ulan.
Yeah, and with the explorer together, it's really good. They're so fast. Look how fast they run. How much speed they got?
More than 7 speed with the explorer together.
No, it's 6.7.
Yeah, because it's not showing on the UI, but check on the explorer if you want. It's this speed, 7.76.
Oh, wow. This is so fast. Oh wow, with this army, do you think he can kill these 5 musketeers?
If I was Sioux, I wouldn't try it. I think it's just risky. Oh, but there's Citans coming in, that's why. Okay, oh, he made a war hut on the side, we didn't see it, but there's a war hut with some people, Citans coming, a kind of side rush. And now that's when that's when Goongoon would actually need a stable, but unfortunately he was not able to scout this war hut. But well, I mean, he's still got a tower and base, making musketeers which are not the greatest against Titans, but they kind of do okay, you know. He's gonna be fine.
In melee mode, to be honest, they don't do much with this mask.
No, they don't. And with tower and TC fire, he can just snipe very fast these guys.
Yeah, you have 12 villagers in TC.
But he would probably need to herd a bit more of this back hunt or this sons on the right of his base. He's doing a better job than Goongoon at herding, who Goongoon basically didn't herd at all this game, which is very sad for him.
Yeah,
you could see he popped.
This hunt, look, it's running away because he didn't herd it. Oh, this is painful.
Well, 1 will gonna go down, or oh no, well, actually 2 because he didn't control it. So yeah, 2 wheels, that's a nice pick. Now there's a similar eco.
Yeah, oh, and we see 6 longbows shipment from the blue player.
Yeah, 1 axe rider, no, it's not in queue, this is units, okay, so he doesn't have a stable up because he went for 4 axe and 5 wheels, but he's chopping 400 wood, so maybe he's going to drop a stable.
No, he's going for another axe.
I mean Goongoon. Can we see units in queue or all units maybe?
Yeah, units in queue. We see some more musketeers and some more Citans.
Can you show all units please?
Yeah, sure.
Well, so there's still no stable for Goongoon, yeah, okay. I don't think he can deal with longbows without a stable. Longbows kill any units that can pop from a war hut, to be honest. And, well, Goongoon already shipped both 4 and 3 axe riders. 3 axe riders being a shipment that we usually don't even see in a Sioux deck so much.
I don't think it's the greatest shipment.
Yeah, it's basically like 3 Hussars but worse. So it's not so great, but it's kind of okay. But now, I mean, where are even the 3 axe riders? They're in the back. Okay, they're coming in now.
Coming
But
here.
Sioux can't push in this. It's not possible. He's going to go back.
Yeah, he should go back and mass a bit.
To be realistic at this point, like Snow can just go full longbows and kill this army because there's no stable, but he doesn't know about this, so he's adding himself a stable, which is I think the safest bet.
But Snow lost already 5 villagers. I know it's
Oh,
not
wow.
the biggest deal for Brits, but it's not so good.
Well, it kind of is a big deal because being Brits, he likes to have more eco. What is the point of being Brits against Sioux if you don't have a better eco? You can't really win. So, well, he is still gonna be okay probably just because Goongoon does not make a stable, but yeah, he's doing a good job at pulling his villagers back into the town centers.
And the longbows just have 2 more attacks than the Citan bows. Oh, and here is a stable. We have nice 5 hus popping and the Citan bows.
And 6 musketeer timing. I think it's time to go now for
Yeah.
Snow.
And
5
we
has
see-
6 musketeers, a nice mass, just gonna push out, and I think he can take this warhead down. I think he can. There's no anti-car for Goongoon, but he's not going to push.
No, let's check. I don't think he have. No, he don't. He have only 2 pirates as anticav.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's going
oh.
a raid.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, and that's when this bad herding from Goongoon is going to make him pay. He's going to pay for it. Losing only 1 villager, okay. Oh, the 2 Hussar are idle on top? Oh, they're coming now. Well, 5 Hussars can definitely deal easily with 4 Axe Riders, especially I think they are a bit low HP, yeah, one of them. So this is not gonna be easy for Goongoon. He needs a stable now. He's still not mixing a stable in. I don't know why. He needs to mix one because he's not gonna be able to deal with a mass of Hussars if he doesn't make a stable himself. He's catching 2 Hussars for 1 villager, which is a good trade, but there's 3 more Hussars coming now. Sioux has kind of better units, but they need a stable for this. Now a stable is up, I think.
Yeah, here in base. But oh. Yeah, better lose your Citan instead of these villagers. Bring them just back.
To be honest,
and
he can be
hide them.
happy he just lost 5 Citans instead of like
Yeah.
7 villagers or something. But it's still bad for him that he lost his Citans and he's going to lose his warhead for sure. And I think there's a couple of villagers instead of this warhead, right? There's a flag or no, this
No,
is just
no.
a Sioux flag.
It's a Sioux flag.
Okay.
He's just going to lose this. And Goongoon is kind of mismicroed. He have so much coin. Does he have something in deck what cost coin?
Oh, go back. Okay, he lost. That's still like a pretty large mass of Citans. Sorry, so much gold for Goongoon. Maybe he's just gonna age.
Yeah. Oh wow, Snow is house. He have only 100 population space.
Yeah, but now I think that he destroys the warhead. He's probably gonna feel a little bit safer, and he might
Yeah.
drop more manos.
Yeah, because he shipped also 600 wood, and now we see he's going on 113. I guess he's dropping somewhere else here.
This is a
no,
tower.
it's a tower. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, taking a small treasure. Okay, yes, that's nice. He's probably gonna try to age up, and this one, no, he's spending now.
He's spending.
In Bow Riders, I would say. He spent so
6
much gold.
Titans we are seeing here popping from the TC,
Oh,
and
yeah.
now we have the bow riders. And please see this. No.
It's actually gonna force him. Is there a fight going on here, or is it just some hussars randomly running here? Oh, that's huge. But he's killing a lot of villagers. I like this trade for Brits, to be honest. He's just killing a lot of villagers. He's so far ahead in eco now. All he needs now is to hold, really. And there's probably a shipment on the way. Probably gonna be musketeer attack. I don't like these musketeers in front. They're getting wrecked by the Citans. These guys are so much attack against musketeers. 700 gold also, not a good timing.
Yeah, so the problem is that this house was going to raid. Oh.
If he can focus the longbows on the Boriders, which he's not doing at the moment, unfortunately, he would be fine, I think. He needs to snipe these Boriders to let his hussars do the job against the Cetans. He really needs to. Longbows and bow riders. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
And we have some more X-Riders coming in.
Goongoon doing a pretty good job at microing, I would say also.
Yeah, it looks not so bad for the red player at the moment. Yeah, this red army is going to melt.
It's kind of closed, but yeah, the Sioux guy is gonna. I mean, it's not really close, but what I mean is that there's only Setan bows left, and a batch of fire hearths would clean this up. So Sioux did come out on top convincingly in this fight, but
Now
he needs to go back.
Now he have Huss in queue.
Yeah, he needs to
But
go
it's too late.
to go back because he can't afford to lose this massive Setans to 5 houses. Also shipping 15 bisons. Oh, it looks like there's a donation.
Oh, thanks to Fighting Frenchmen for
After the tourney, check out the telethon.
$2. Thank you very much. That we definitely don't forget about telephone. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This looks like Snow is stacking so much resources. Do you think he's going to age?
I think it would be real risky for him to age up because his villagers are all on the top left corner of the map, or actually just the top of the map. Let's say the top left corner of his base. So I think it would be real risky for him to age up, and he's spending his resources now.
And we see HP for Kaf. So, Goongoon, please make some more Kaf for this card.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see now.
Double stable.
Double stable.
Damn.
But it's so nice with these bisons. Look, so many of these TPs here, and yeah.
It's really good with the TPs together.
We don't see how much they gather, right? Do you know it?
Depends where they are, if they're in range of the TPs or not. But basically, it's 4% boost per each TP, and it's multiplying together. Sorry, so it's maybe 20 or 15%, something like this.
Oh wow! Now we see a switch. From Snow, he's making only musketeers and some horse. And he shipped 700 food. I would have liked him better to ship maybe musk attack when you make so many musk.
There we have it. But yeah, I see your point.
Another tower is going up here that he gets here some map control. And we see a raid again here, but he's able to hold this. How many units will it,
he's going to kill one more villager maybe?
He lost 8 to 5.
Oh no.
It's okay, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not so okay for Sioux because now he's pretty damn far behind in eco, you know. And Brit is playing it the way he should. I think he's slowly getting map control, just patiently getting another hunt and another gold mine and placing a tower on it and defending it. But wow, can you click on the tower? Oh, okay, it's up.
It is up, but wow. I mean, this unit composition, he can just like get some free kills because he has so much more range than the musketeers, and of course the Huss, they just don't have range.
Yeah, like better the Sioux composition at this point. I feel like Musk Huss is a bit. It's not the greatest against Sioux because Sioux can just make bow riders and the seat and bows and be just fine.
He's afraid to lose his last hunt here, and we see the Sioux player is going to push.
Yeah, there's some villagers running away, probably not gonna be seen. There's so many villagers on top. Oh, this was so close.
Oh,
there was so many villagers and Snow Goongoon didn't see it.
Is both players going to each other's base? No, they don't. I was hoping this would have been fun when the blue player go here and the red player go here. But he's afraid. He's afraid, so just we go back. And we have also Kaf attack now. Wow, this Kaf is so strong now.
It's basically veteran now. But I don't know. I mean, I think there's a shipment coming. No, there's no shipment right now for.
Oh wow, this is so many units from
boss players, to be honest.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry.
I feel like. Yeah, I think Sioux. This is a really good fight for Sioux, and the problem for Brits is that if Sioux wins this fight, he's actually not gonna win it.
No, because
I'm not sure it's super close. There's so many bow riders. He's bringing a few villagers into tank, but there's also another batch of musketeers coming in.
Yeah, and they upgraded now. They have musk attack.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of Citan bows, I guess, like 18.
There's a batch of Huss on the way. If he can just do a good job at sniping, he needs to snipe the Boriders with his longbows and his musketeers really fast, and his tower as well. Oh, but there's more axe coming, so I think it's gonna be real bad for Brits now.
Is he just going to raid with his house? No, he wants to...
Oh no! Okay, he
Don't
saw
do
it.
this.
He saw it. No, where is he going? Okay, I think he just decides to retreat. This was really good for Sioux. He was able to kill a few more villagers, so now the economic gap is not so big anymore. And he kind of cleaned up the army, but it's still close. I mean, imagine 5 more hussars popping now from... Oh well, actually even just these 5 hussars here, and plus 4. Wow, I would have liked this shipment to be cav HP and not musketeer HP, but it is still really good now.
Yeah, it is. He can't do anything with his Citambos versus his house.
The Borider, I was just looking at the Borider. He killed 1 hussar and then almost another one, just alone, you know.
But now, this house, they will definitely go for these villagers here. He tried to hide them, but it's their line of sight of these villagers. So he's going to lose some here. It's like 5.
Is it another tower he's dropping now on this island right here?
No, it's main.
Oh, it's main house. Okay, yes, that's fine. It's a lot of views, 6 views. And
5.
that's...
It's 5.
Yeah, maybe 5. I don't know, they're so stacked together.
Oh no,
No,
you
it's
was
6,
right.
yeah.
It's 6. Oh, he's taking the treasure.
Oh yeah,
with his
last
villagers.
hope treasure. I'm going to win with this 30 coin. Oh, but there's a lot of poor riders.
Oh wow, what a close game, I need to say.
Yeah, this is a really good game, and the thing is that the explorer is able to snare.
We see 2 cavalries. I'm guessing just he don't know what to ship anymore now.
Yeah, can you check Snow's deck? He doesn't have cav HP. That's the problem.
Yeah, and he shipped everything in H2, so his last shipment will be exotic hardwood, and then he needs to H.
Or to ship nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, or to just ship nothing.
Oh, this small raid can do some good. It's gonna force the Sioux guy to go back with this massive rider, and he's gonna kill a couple of villagers. I think 2 villagers he would kill, and then he will need to probably go back, or maybe he's just going to sacrifice his hussars to kill 1 or 2 more villagers. Oh well, they died really fast to this riders. It's really unfortunate for Snow that he doesn't have cav HP in deck. I would definitely take this over 700 food. I think it's more interesting.
And now we see that Snow is trying to multitask Goongoon and just to win with raids, and to just get...
He's really ahead in eco now. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Look, Goongoon lost 19 villagers and Snow only 12.
Does Goongoon actually have a war hut on the field now? He doesn't, right? He just has his 2 stables, so he has no map control and he can't make infantry. I think he anyway decided that when he has the boss cav upgrades on the field, he might as well go full cav, but problem is that he has really no map control. Oh my god, the dog soldier big button, that's actually gonna clean up everything super easily. It's not game over because Snow being Brits has still much more eco and he can do fine, but he will need to find a way to kill these dog soldiers, and it's so hard in H2 because dog soldiers have a multiplayer of 1.5 against even musketeers as well.
And they have cav attack and cav HP.
Sorry for this.
I thought it was so hyped at the moment. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, how do you kill these guys with bow riders behind? There's literally no way. You need a huge mass of musketeers to kill them. If you have like 20-30 musketeers, it's never gonna work with the bow riders behind. If you have hussars with the bow riders behind, it's also not gonna work. So it's a really strong composition now. If he can get this raid in, well, he's just going to make it fair. Like, he's going to catch up in eco. It's gonna be the same eco.
It will be less eco for Snow.
It will be the same, I think.
No, these are so many.
You wanna bet?
Yeah, we can surely bet. Look.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we will see. It's gonna be the same, I tell you. 39 to 38, just because Snow made 1 villager during this time. Would be exactly the same. Anyway, yeah, I mean, well, it's not game over, but it's looking much better for Goongoon now. He has much more army and much better units.
Yeah, he don't have... It looks a lot... It looks... Oh, some Musk are going to raid. It looks a lot more, but it's just that this...
These dog soldiers are 3 population each, I think, but they are worth it. I mean, especially with boss upgrades, they're definitely worth the 3 pop.
Yeah, they have over 600 HP.
Oh, this raid! Oh my god, he's going to bring his musketeers in. He has 10 more on the way, so.
But when he loses all these villagers to the dog soldiers because they kill the villagers so fast, he's aging at the same time.
Oh wow, this is so over. And you know that dog soldiers.
Oh god.
Dog soldiers gonna auto upgrade to veteran or elite or whatever it's called for Watch Steve, I think. Can you click on the dog soldier? Yeah, they're elite now, so they're even stronger. He could even just fight right now with them because they're even stronger than before. I think he can just ship cav HP, cav combat now and make more cav, or even just ship 3 dogs or something.
Wow, 32 villagers.
Yeah. Goongoon also lost a ton of years, but Snow even more at the end.
Yeah.
It's funny how Goongoon was able to swing this game. It was looking really bad for him at some point, and he was just able to swing it back to his favor. Was really impressive.
So what he was doing? This
oh wow, maybe he can raid some villagers. I don't know if they have enough range. Can you click on? Oh, they have 20 range again now. No, 18. They still have 18, which is a bug.
It seems like.
It seems like it's kind of enough, yeah.
1 tree and 1 villager are dying.
Two villagers. But yeah, well, this character really didn't do much. Now it's really over. I mean, I don't look. He's gonna set moves this, and the dog soldiers are just 2 hitting the longbows, and they're going to kill.
Yeah, and also the bow riders, they are upgraded now.
And the rifle riders are going to shit on the musketeers as well. Oh, but he's actually just deciding to kill some fears and not really fully commit to the fight. Just sending some rifle riders on the bottom as well to get some kills on the musketeers. Oh, he's actually still fighting. Well, this is maybe the best fight Brit could hope for, but he's still going to die. He's going to lose every single unit there, and probably even every single villager as well. Goongoon doing a nice job microing. This dog soldiers kill musketeers in 3 hits. It's so scary.
And we see exotic hardwood.
Yeah, gonna help a lot. He got nothing else to ship, that's the problem. Yeah, and there comes the GG. It's indeed over now, and
GG,
well,
what
this
a
was
nice game.
a really good game, yeah.
Yeah, and this game goes to Goongoon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, even the first game was kind of long, I think, but this is even longer. I can't even talk anymore. I'm already so done.
Wow, look
at this pace, it's gonna be a really long series.
It was so close.
Mm-hmm.
And here, just because the units was upgraded, and he lost so many villagers. Oh, I want to see the.
Yeah, I would like to show that it's really at this point, like here, that the game came back into Goongoon's favor after being behind at like 22 minutes. You can see it's when he got his dog soldier timing. He just popped these guys. It's like a huge power spike, and with this power spike he was able to clean up the army and to, my god, this German stuff, to kill a ton of villagers, and then it was game over because he could also age. It's like he called the dog soldiers and then he stopped making units. He was just like, yeah, why would I make units? I have dog soldiers now.
Insane.
And yeah, that's the problem with this big button. It's, in my opinion, a bit broken, to be honest. You see a lot of games with Sioux where they just win at like 18 minutes because they call and they get like 7 dog soldiers for super cheap and they completely rape you. I think it's a bit too strong, but it was a really interesting game anyway.
Yeah, it was a really nice game. And wow, well played by both players, definitely. So, and the next map is Mendocino, I guess.
I'm not sure, but if you say so.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
So, and now we're moving on to the third game. Where is Goongoon up to pick first? Let's see. I'm very curious about on Florida. It's a pretty standard map, I guess. And I want to say again, don't forget to watch later the Basement Age of Empires for the charity and the telephone. I'm not sure if it would have be a big game changing that Snow would have gone on water when Goongoon just side rush him. So let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should on some point put my Age of Empires in English. I think he's right. So Kaiser is a bit be right back. He's just so exhausted from so EO.
What? I need something to drink.
Yeah, he needs to drink something because he can't talk anymore.
I was talking so much in this game and it was so long. I need definitely to make me a bit wet, let's say. So.
Let's see, it seems like one of the players is AFK. Yeah, Mendocino is UI2.2b. I think he should have it. If not, I'm pretty sure I will have it in
You
Ubisoft.
sure there's no to that to see Mendocino?
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure there is one. Wait, let me. Oh, I don't have my umpires.
I can check.
Yeah, but maybe you don't have it.
Mendocino. No, I have all the C maps. No, there's only B.
Maybe you don't have it. From what I've seen, there's only Colorado with 2.2b. So let me just go online and try to check. And if I have it, I give it to the players.
Sure. I'm sorry, I'm a bit, I have a small cold. Yeah, it should be Mendocino UI 2.2b, but Kaiser will check. Oh.
Tell them to join. I have the 2.2c.
Yeah, so Kaiser will give fast the map to the players.
I don't know, Snow already left, so maybe he got it. We will see.
So.
Okay, so Goongoon says he got it.
Yeah, and I'm going to join their game.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna stay online and I will give them the maps if needed.
Yeah, I don't have this map. Goongoon needs 1 second.
Yeah.
And it's always better in this kind of rounds when you're pretty sure that the other player logged into this matchup. I mean, not logged into this matchup, but that he logged his civ first before the other player choose his map.
No weird stuff where you don't really know if the other guy is locked and then he changes his mind, and it's just better to have it clear.
So, and tomorrow at, I think 21 GMT?
Yes. Tomorrow at 21 GMT is the other semi-final.
Yeah, and there we have Kaiserklein versus Maito. Are you confident?
We will see. I don't even want to say if I'm confident or not. It might give information to my opponent.
I think the problem is that you are a good mate with Maito, right?
Yeah, I train more or less every tourney with Maito until we usually meet at some point, like in semi-finals or small finals.
I think the last tournament you always meet him like
the last 2 tournaments. Yeah. Before this I didn't, but basically every tournament where I've gone a bit far, I've met Maito in small finals or now in semi-finals. So yeah, it's kind of tough to train when my training partner is against me. So we will see what's up. We have Mendocino now. Too Late to See is a great Too Late to See map.
Ah yes, the fixed map.
So it's up to Snow to pick first now, and Goongoon to counter pick.
Yes.
Still no civ reset so far.
But I don't understand why Goongoon was picking already Spain when Snow needs to pick first. But we will see.
But of course Goongoon say when you wait, what? No, sorry, it's up to Goongoon to pick first. Snow picks Brits first.
Talking to me then about this. You're so wrong.
Okay, now Snow is grilling up, but Goongoon didn't say that he's locked. He said he will say when he's locked, but let's just wait.
Yeah, we just wait until Goongoon is back. I think on this kind of rounds you really need some breaks.
Snow is kind of pressuring Goongoon into going in this matchup, apparently. We will see what Goongoon decides to do.
I'm sorry, I hope no one can hear this background noises from my dog who's playing with his toy.
So,
Yeah.
let's see. What do you think about Spain on Mendocino?
To be honest, I have really big problems with names, and I can tell you when I see the map.
I'm pretty sure you think it's Monchoya, right? Or Manchak. Mendocino is a Ricky map.
How was I even called? It's like so similar.
Oh. Mendocino is a Ricky map where you have 2 big, I don't know how you should call that, canyons or cliffs or holes or whatever. There's just 2 big holes, and there's a big 4 TP line but split into 2 TP lines.
You have some cliffs?
There's 2 cliffs, yeah. And there's in the middle...
and some natives for treaty.
Yeah, there's some melee guy like Zapotex and
Yes, now I
something.
remember this map. When we start to talk about treaty, then I remember.
Yeah, when we start to talk about treaty, everyone is puking, but it's okay.
Don't be so mean.
I'm not mean. I'm kidding. By the way, she's making a treaty 1v1 tournament soon. So if there's any treaty players in the chat, make sure to check out on ESOC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sign-ups will be also on ESOC. and the sign-ups will be open at the 1st of February. But I think there's also an Age of Empires online tournament running at the moment. And
well, I think they announced it, but
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
think it's
sign up.
running. Yeah, but it's not started already. There's no games played, but soon, yeah.
yeah, it's I'm sorry. You can sign up already, and there will also come the Wars of Liberty tournament.
Yeah. Indeed.
So there's a lot going on at the moment.
Yeah. Plus, there's gonna be another normal ESOC tourney soon, I guess.
Yeah, the
for
spring
1v1.
I think will come on some point.
Yeah. Maybe even something before this, like a small tournament, like they do sometimes, like they did for the Warships, for example.
So the players still thinking about strategies. Oh, and we are going to see someone of Kaiser's favorite matches, the French Mirror.
And we don't know. I mean, Goongoon loves France, and we need to see what Snowww decides to pick. I would not be surprised to see a French mirror, but you could also see Snowww going for Germany, for example, or I don't know, Ports maybe with ATP. I don't know, Brits. You could see some. Okay, yeah, we do have a French mirror. Yeah, I never said it's my favorite matchup, but we have it.
Schluss. Okay. Yeah, we're going for a French mirror. I'm sorry for my dog.
Yeah.
So, let's go. Go in this ESOC Autumn Tournament. Semi-finals. Best of 7, and this is game 3.
Indeed, game 3 out of the best of 7, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to point out we are Queen Kaiser, QueenOfdestiny and Kaiserklein are casting. It's sometimes a bit confusing because we're casting from computer.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So, and on this map, Mendocino, we have here in the color blue, Goongoon. He's playing French in a mirror to Snow in the color red.
Playing also French, yeah.
I said in a mirror.
Yeah, in the mirror, playing also French. Can you check a bit on the bottom here? Go a bit more. This treasure,
It's just an XP treasure, but here we have a small 30 coin treasure. What
Yeah.
was the start?
With
it's
the
a
coin start, it's really nice to have coin treasures. This is 50, and what's the one on top? It's at least
Oh.
30 anyway.
40.
So basically, you get 90 coin. You drop your market, you gather your 100 coin crate, and you just buy 100 wood and get your hand dogs directly, like that. It's just OP, to be honest. You can age up so fast from this. Goongoon is gonna have to mine a little bit of gold, on the other hand.
Yeah, so let's go in the fog of war that we also see what the players are seeing. So here we see that Snow scouted a 90 food treasure, and here we have 80 food. This is not so good to pick.
Oh, but Goongoon is actually mining gold. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake, to be honest. I can understand that he's deciding to send his explorers straight to the map, you know, to get some treasures. I can understand that, but I think you should still pick up your coin treasures because they're just so valuable to get this fast.
Yeah, and it's in line of sight of his TC. He should definitely have took it. Even with the CDB, it's worth to go there for 40 coin, I think.
Yeah, probably, or with your explorer, it's not so long to get these treasures. But anyway, he is getting hand dogs pretty fast.
90 food, wow. Yeah, he is indeed.
And what about Snow? Oh, he got it already. Yeah, so you see what I mean, like... Wait, he didn't even get all his coin?
No, he's just shopping for the
Oh, yeah,
house and
that's-
hunting dogs.
That's slow, to be honest. It takes more time to just chop 150 wood like this for market and hand dogs than to just buy wood with 130 coin or something, and you just need to mine like 45 coin and 50 wood. It's much faster. But well, it's not a huge deal. What about the treasures? Not much, just 90 food for snow, which is of course really nice.
Yeah, and
but
Goongoon go for 80 kinds of food treasure, what is also nice. It looks pretty even with the treasures at the moment. There's not such a big difference.
yeah, I think they have a very similar age one. Goongoon just a little, and now he's picking up his
Yeah,
toy
he
and
was, he
treasure.
was afraid that Snow is going for it, and now he shit, I didn't see it, so I just go more and
Yeah.
scout.
Another reason why you should pick up these treasures early on, to make sure that they don't get stolen. So they have a very similar amount of food now. It's very close, kind of the same treasure. So it's gonna be a very close age one, and well, yeah, everything is fine. Let's just go age up 14 without any idle time, just like friends like to do it. Both sides, of course, shipping 3 CDBs. Most
Yes.
times they gym at like exactly the same time, or Snow a little bit faster, but really 1 or 2 seconds max.
But this is a
difference.
nice treasure of 90 food. What is Snow going to pick up? This is not so good 60 food.
Yeah, the problem is that Goongoon is gonna need to go back for a TP. I'm not sure it's even worth taking the 60 food if you miss the XP. I mean, you can pick it up later. You see, Snow is much faster. He doesn't have so many CDBs on food. He has them more on wood, and he gets his training post damn directly.
Yeah, and we see that Goongoon decided to make placer mines first before he take his TP. I'm not sure if this decision is what you want to do in this mirror.
It's not that he decided to do placer mines before TP. It's that because he was so far anyway, he knew that he could just get placer mines and that he would anyway get his TP in time just because he needs to walk there. So he might as well just get placer mines a little bit earlier, which is nice, and now get his TP up without any delay. You know, he directly
Yeah.
came in and slammed it down, but it's just later than Snow. And
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think he will miss.
Yeah.
There we go. He missed it.
to be fair, it's a really shit XP. It's only 34 XP, which is not significant, but I mean, it's at least 2 passes that is missing like this. And you can see even in the XP progression on top, look at this XP here. Goongoon is just so already a bit far behind. Every shipment is gonna be a bit delayed. It's not a big deal, but it's a little problem for him.
And here we see some scouts running behind each other. Oh, this is nice. In a mirror, I think it's always nice to have a bit of advantage when you have this kind of treasures. It's definitely one more unit. So, and we see a stable is going up, and here we see a
Oh.
stable also, but a bit further from his TCs, and this looks more, to be honest, more like a turtling.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what can happen, right? Imagine Blue would just cheese and go for a double racks musketeer rush or something on the side, and he would just sit this table down out of range of TC fire and really far from the Minutemen. I think it's a bit risky spot.
Did you see that Goongoon was going to lose his native scout because Snow put some CDBs inside of the TC to snipe it, but it was not working.
Yeah, that's good for Goongoon.
They both don't want each other to have a native scout because it also gives you a nice advantage that you can see what kind of units will pop first. And now, of course, he's able with his native scout instead not to scout this stable.
Yeah.
And we see he was also able to see that there 5 fast popping.
Oh, he should go back. He has only 4. He saw 5. Okay, so he's going back. He can't just go out. Usually when you don't get 5 huss in a French mirror, you just stay in base because it's just too risky to go out and then the guy got 1 more huss and he completely destroys your army. Anyway.
Both players do a pretty standard French playstyle, I guess. But a barracks.
But Goongoon didn't hurt his second hand, his third hand. I mean, he got the second hand here, but the third hand here, which is basically the same, by the way, as Snow, he didn't hurt it. Snow hurted it not perfectly, but at least a little bit.
Yeah, he just have this hand, and then what will he do?
The hunts on Mendocino are always a bit far. It's just how the map is. You know, it is like this, and you need to help them a bit early.
Look, Snow is training some musketeers, and he's going for another TP.
So it looks like we have a bit of a different.
And Goongoon is afraid to be out of food, so he just take this treasure.
Yeah.
So he have 2 sheep to eat.
Yeah,
You
better
don't
than
need to
nothing,
starve.
I guess. Like, better than not using your calf, but anyway. Yeah, it's not so standard to go for another TP, but it's not a big deal. As long as he doesn't go for a stagecoach, it's nothing special, you know? Like, he just decided to invest 200 wood on another TP. Okay, why not?
But do you don't think it's in a mirror really important that you have, for example, this kind of advantage that you get your shipments much faster? And I guess, look,
8 crossbows.
H, bro, just H. 8 crossbows.
Oh yeah, now that's gonna be scary because he's kind of going for a timing to counter this age up from Snow that he expects, just because it's a standard time to age up.
But
And the thing, yeah, he's gonna scout it, but the thing is that he didn't spend his resources. He aged up a bit late, and he got a ton of resources unspent, and he got only 5 hearths, and it's gonna be really tough for him. He's going to lose his buildings, I think.
no. He have 5 musk popping.
Yeah, but he's got half the mass. And the thing is, because he slammed them so far from base, I'm not sure if they will hold. Also, he will have a shipment very soon, like 8 skirms or 5 dragoons to help. Like he's shipping it right now. We will see what happens. I would like Goongoon to just go in with his hussars and try to kill this army. He don't want to hesitate at this point. You need to go in. Before Snow can get a batch of guns or ship something, you need to really go in and do some damage, like kill the army. If he can't do anything, he's going to waste completely his 8 crossbow shipment, and age later waste the shipment and lose the game.
Yeah.
He needs to go in like right now, but Minutemen gonna come and soon 5 dragoons, I think.
Yeah, they are on the way and they will pop any second.
Oh yeah, this is really bad for
Yeah,
Goongoon.
and we see that Snow is taking this fight because he knows, there we go, Minutemen popping, here are some goons, and what will pop out of
This is
the
gonna
CC,
be
and also
a
5
crush.
goons.
It's gonna be a crush.
This is over.
It's just completely, he's completely crushing the army. This was just so wrong from Goongoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this was completely wrong.
This goes to Snow. This was a 10-minute game.
Yeah, he say he just doesn't know the matchup, but okay, yeah.
Let's have a fast look.
I think Snow is very solid in French Mirror because France is one of his main thieves, and he probably knows really well how to play it.
Yeah, there we can see the Minutemen pop, 5 goons popping, and 6 goons popping, no, 5 from the TC, and he drop all his units.
Can you check the military when he's age 3, when he just aged? It's like how much? 15, and then at the end 40. So it's like, yeah, it's 25 units. It's like 6 Minutemen and 10 goons, which is like, yeah, 26 pop space. Yeah. So of course, I mean, I don't wanna. Yeah, we can go out. I just say I don't wanna reduce.
Are you confused?
No, I mean, I don't wanna say that what Snow did is bad or something. Of course, he played really well, but I mean, what he did to just pop 5 guns and ship 5 and call the Minutemen is very, very standard and not a hard thing to do. My point is just that it was completely wrong from Goongoon to commit like this with 8 crossbows. Without, he needed to kill the army basically before any dragons would pop, and even like this I think he would still lose.
Can you check if there's Malaysia as C? But I don't think so, right?
Malaysia is still at 2C, but I need to give it because it's a bit broken with this map.
Oh.
I give it, okay? I give it because because there's a 2.2C which is not good, and I want to make sure they have the good one with the water flags. Let me just invite Snow. Yeah, it's CA exactly.
Yeah, just invite Snow, did you?
I did.
I'm pretty sure he's just a bit breathing.
Goongoon is off. He's restarting or something.
He said be right back. He's back again. No, I don't want to play.
Yeah, Goongoon just telling me in the game that he doesn't really know about French mirror, and yeah, I said yeah, this timing he could have maybe worked if Snow actually went for 10 hussars semi instead of 5, because then he would stay a bit longer in colonial, and then maybe Goongoon would be able to do something.
Why?
But this way was not working at all. So it's 2-1 for Snow now. I would like to point out that after Goongoon's convincing win against Lord Raphael, a lot of people think that he is the favorite against Snow. You can see even in the betting that people are betting mostly on Goongoon. But here we have Snow up 2-1, so it's a little upset, according to what people think at least. So it's interesting. We need to see, and now it's up to who? No, it's up to Snow to pick first now.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. And next game is Civ Resets. Just want to say, just in case, that they don't forget it and that they take this into account when they pick the civs. Because for example, let's say he would want to play Germany and then he doesn't do it because he wants to keep it for next game, but then in fact he doesn't need to, because now you can play any civ you like. Next game is a reset.
Yes.
Well, any civ you like,
right.
except what you already played, so France and Brit and whatever it was.
But is it is it CA or 2.2C?
It shows 2.2C in game, but the name of the file is CA.
So we are not sure if you have not the right map, because then
I
you
just
have to...
gave him.
Okay.
I think the CA should take over the C when I give it. I'm not 100% sure, but we will see anyway. In the worst case, we will rehost. I give again the maps. And
No, rehost!
No, but I think it's the right one. But anyway, we can directly see if there's a water flag or not.
Yes. Do we already know who will tomorrow cast?
I really don't know.
Okay.
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Yeah, when he says India, it means it's locked.
Yeah, so on this map, India, with the livestock, some yaks.
India is a very solid pick on Malaysia.
Yes.
I just didn't know that it's actually a civ that Snow likes to play. Maybe he practiced just for this map with India. I wouldn't be surprised that Sompu actually convinced Snow to play India on this because they are mates, and Sompu played a lot of times India on Malaysia.
I want to say also, I hope no one is confused a bit about the German in the chat, but can you stop this? But boss players are German, so we have some Team Germany hype in the
Yeah,
chat.
but try to keep the chat English, please, because you shouldn't speak another language.
Thank you.
So.
I have the feeling boss players are always smoke 5 cigarettes and go 3 times pee before we can start the next game.
You should just think a lot and maybe PMing with someone. I've seen Blackstar come online recently to play with Snow, probably to prepare him for this series. So maybe Snow is, for example, well, not Snow anymore, but maybe he was talking to Blackstar on Skype, for example, and now he picks his Steve, and now it's up to Goongoon to decide what he picks. Maybe talking with someone else.
And yeah, while we're waiting, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I guess when we got nothing to do anyway, I can just talk about the map a little bit. So Malaysia is kind of pretty new map, not brand new, but from the batch of maps before the last one, where you have a lot of livestock. Actually, water buffaloes. You have like maybe, I think, I don't want to say something wrong, but I think it's 14 of them or 15 or something, which is quite a lot. For example, when you're France or India or Sioux, you can easily pick usually like 10 of them and get a livestock pen up. I did this actually myself in tournaments, and it's of course very nice for using. It's also a map which is not very consistent in the spawn. I mean, it's always fair. Boss players always have the same amount of hunts, and usually there's no map screws, but you can have 1 hunt or 2 hunts or 3 hunts from my experience for boss players, so you don't really know when you green up if it's a low food or a high food map. You do have 2 coin mines in base always, and there's a bit of water, kind of safe next to your base. 2 ponds, one on each side, and well, it's not a ton of fish, but it's enough to go for 1 dog boom, for example. We have Goongoon going for for Dutch there, maybe. In India is, by the way, a solid pick on this map because of all the livestock and because they can go water a little bit with the dog card. You ship this card, you get a dog rickshaw, which is basically 200 wood, plus you don't need to build it yourself with a villager, which is nice. And you also get a discount of 20 wood per fishing boat, so they cost only 50 wood then, which is much cheaper than the villagers. When you think about it, the villagers cost 100 wood, and then the boat costs only 50 wood, which is much cheaper. So they can kind of use that, and plus the livestock and the cheaper houses. The livestock giving, of course, a lot of XP to India. They can use that to be a little bit faster than usual and just go for a kind of water boom. The game is starting, just saying. So, she's running back to cast.
Yes, I was doing some stuff what girls are doing. Yeah, so we are going for the 4th game of this best of 7 in the semi-finals of the ESOC Autumn Championship, and we have here in the color red Snow as playing India versus Goongoon in the color blue, and he's playing Dutch.
Yeah, this is a coin and food start, I think. Yeah, that's very bad for India. He doesn't want to have coin at all in H1. He can't do anything with it. But Dutch, well, it's just so great for him to be able to make 1 more villager without mining any gold for it.
Yeah, and I want to say that the map looks pretty fair, and we have boss players with a water flag spawn.
Yes, that's cool.
So let's go directly in the fog of war. So we see here India is going for 40 wood treasure. That's nice for India.
Yeah, definitely gonna help him make some villagers. Oh, already snaring an elephant. Snow was not paying so much attention there, and well, the elephants are really weak against other explorers, especially European explorers. I mean,
yeah, he's
strong explorers, I'd say.
Look, he's just trying to bring him slowly back, and he's trying to outmicro him in that he's attacking him, and then the snare stops.
Yeah, the problem is that this elephant already lost almost half his HP, which is of course annoying. Not a huge deal, but it is a small advantage for Goongoon.
But Goongoon is doing a nice job at scouting the map already a lot, and he's already in favor with the yaks.
Yes, that's also the thing when you attack this elephant. Usually then the red guy is not gonna send an elephant again on this side for some time, because he's afraid that he gets snared again. So he just decided to go full on the right side, which means that Goongoon can just have fun on the left side to pick up the treasures and the yaks safely.
Yeah, but look, they both picking up a lot of these water buffaloes, let's say. Yaks is easier to say and it's faster, I guess.
Yeah, I like to say yaks because it's just so much easier. But yeah, it's water buffaloes, but fuck this name, honestly, let's say yaks.
Goongoon will edge up so fast.
Yeah, he got nothing actually interesting, not very interesting, but it's just that it's Dutch with extra coin. You can age up at this time, definitely.
Yeah, there we go. He should click the age up button.
Oh
now.
no, I think he's making one more villager. He didn't want to idle his town center, so he's gonna age in like 5 seconds, which is the standard age up time for Dutch actually. I think it's gonna age up like now.
Yeah, he clicked.
Yeah, which is really standard. It means it's gonna be aged up at 4 minutes and 5 seconds or something. India, on the other hand, oh, he did ship this. How is it even called?
It's
The Asian schooners, but
it's
click again.
I can't translate it. I'm sorry.
It's like
East Indian
ways or
Maina kind
yeah,
of.
whatever. I don't remember the name.
No. It's East Indian
Men.
men. But I don't know if it's the right translation. It's just yeah. Yeah, we see an Agra fort here in the middle of the map. I mean, well, it's a bit closer to his TC than to Goongoon's.
Yeah, it's not so easy to place an Agra fort with this TP line. It's exactly in the middle, blocking you.
But it's, to be honest, this is so good. You just have one dog, what is 200 wood, and you have minus 20
20 wood per boat,
yeah. So it's basically 50 wood for a fishing boat. And we see the first fishing boat is coming.
Yeah, so it gives you some wood kind of, but it also means that you can make a bit early some fishing boats, because of course when you have your free dock it's very fast to start making fishing boats. And yeah, so he's going to be very defensive, I guess. He got this Agra fort a bit in the middle, maybe to make Goongoon believe that he's going a little bit aggressive, but in the end he's gonna be fairly boomy.
Yeah, and Snow wants to definitely know what is Goongoon dropping, what kind of building.
Yeah.
But he only see this bank, so he's thinking, I just push my head a little bit to this bank.
Poor elephant. Poor elephant hitting his head on the bank. Do you think in real life they're already training the elephants to hit their head against the buildings?
No, I
don't think so, right? Would be awkward. Poor elephants.
Really oh. Run, envoy, run. So, this poor yak is standing here. Snow should get it here under his TC, I guess. Yeah, some fishing boats we have. 3 at the moment. And we see Rex is coming up and a market.
Yeah, well,
I would
standard stuff.
like to see, oh, he have only the 3 flutes inside of his deck.
It is a very good shipment, but yeah, he could maybe have the caravels or at least a frigate as well, instead of 7 Ridges, for example.
Yeah, and this is not, there's, I'm even not sure if India have so many water upgrades, but he also have 2 caravels and a frigate in deck.
Oh, India actually doesn't have any water card. I mean, he doesn't have any fishing upgrade, yeah, which is very surprising.
So we see from Snow now a small rush, and at the same time he's booming a bit on water. Do you think this is a good decision?
I think it's just trying to bait Goongoon into overreacting, thinking, oh fuck, he's making sepoys. I mean, let's face it, Goongoon knows it's not a hard rush because it's 6 minutes, only 5 sepoys and no more stuff coming. But well, at least Goongoon will have to make units and defend a little bit, and meanwhile Snow is just going to boom really heavily, I guess. He could have maybe taken a TP as well.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, 300 export. Do you expect something special from the consulate with the export?
I think it will be the villagers looking at the plan.
I think also that he's going for Ottoman consulate, that he gets some extra line of sight and the villagers.
Yeah, with this boomy plan from Snow, I guess you will get the villagers.
Oh. Yes,
Okay.
he is a little bit afraid. Seems like.
Maybe just playing it safe. Doesn't cost much. Drop
But it
one.
looks really,
wall.
really nice, I need to say. Here, this one pillar and this one wall.
Yeah, but the bank doesn't look nice. It's broken here. Oh,
I'm pretty
please
sure
repair it.
It was just really fun with his head.
Yeah, he's so strong with his head. He can destroy half the bank like this in 2 or 3 hits. It's insane. Anyway,
Yeah.
missing a few skirms. Ottoman consulate. Can we check text completed? Let's just keep it like this for
A
For
couple
now.
seconds that we can see.
if it's villagers or he's actually trying to push. So maybe it's maybe like
No,
the
no,
Hassas.
it's the villagers.
Oh, okay.
The villagers from the Ottoman consulate. So, I'm pretty sure he just wants to scare Goongoon. It's what you also said.
India is actually getting a pretty scary eco with this wood trickle plus the 300 export, which is basically a 4 villager shipment, plus the 3 villagers with every shipment, plus the fishing boats. Is actually getting close to the Dutch eco now.
Yeah, but look, Dutch is aging.
Yeah. That's a problem for India. India is just so much slower, and now he's even shipping 600 wood. Could have gone for 600 coin and maybe try to age, but oh wow, that's actually cheeky. So he's going to boom a bit harder than I was thinking.
Do you know what? He could just bring his water flag here on this side of the map, and then ship 2 caravels. And I'm pretty sure these banks, they're in danger.
I'm pretty sure the TC would be in range and would shoot the caravels down before they can kill a bank.
When you stay here, do you think it's still in range?
Yeah, definitely. The caravels have only 18 range on EP also. I'm pretty sure they will be in range. They could maybe bring the house down if you pull back 1 caravel before it dies and stuff, but it's risky. Look, Goongoon is H3, he would just ship 3 fluids and then shut down completely
No,
the
he
water.
decided to ship the church card.
Oh,
And
he's going
yes,
for straight shots right
he
now.
already did, yes, exactly.
Not a fan of this. I think it's not the best trade. 1 card and 1k gold for 5 stradios. Stradios.
Yeah.
You have the same kind of card for some other thieves. It's 6 stradios. It's 1 card and 1k gold also. So the only good thing is that this church card gives you the possibility to then go h4 and get your musketeers out. But if you don't do it, it's pretty bad to call the stradios. I think he just did it for the timing, just because it's so fast, and he's probably gonna crush the army with them.
I was going to say, look, there's so many Gurkhas. Yeah, this is for the Australians really good.
Yeah, but for Sawa's popping, probably gonna be 2 sets of Minutemen, and I'm pretty sure he will be able to defend. We need to see. I'm not 100% sure. Goongoon is actually not taking the risk. He's going back.
Yeah, and we see the first Minutemens are popping.
I'm not sure Snow should push out without more stuff. I think he could stay behind his TC, but the Strangers are going to do a real good job. I'm not quite sure who wins this. The Strangers are just so strong. They're gonna beat the Sowas very, very, very easily. And then there's not much anti-cav left for Snow. I think Snow kind of underestimated the Strangers. He was thinking, yeah, I said just some cav, I can send my own cav. It's gonna be close. Like there's 2 Strangers left.
Yeah, but he needs to go back.
I don't know. I mean, these 2 Strangers could maybe do a lot of damage to the skirms.
Yeah, but yeah, it's what you say, and the scums are also veteran.
Yeah, I think he could have done something there, but he was afraid of another batch popping. And to be fair, there's probably like five goons, and it's five more Sowas. Snow is making so many Sowas. He's gonna push now. Now that's really, really, really risky.
But look at the.
Oh, 1k wood, so greedy.
But did you see the economy population?
Yeah, India is now ahead, of course, because it's producing from 2 docks. One on each side, which is smart. Problem is only that if Goongoon realizes this dock, he can ship 3 fruits.
But do you know
Look,
that?
look at the water flag.
Yeah, I was going to say
Oh.
this. On some point, it was really early on when he picked up here also water buffalo. He just bring his water flag here, just in case.
I am pretty sure he's just going to ship 3 fluids and completely shut down this water boom. The problem is, that's really the problem for Snow now, that he doesn't have any way to defend this 3 fluid shipment,
This
I
is
think.
so smart to put the water flag just like, maybe I need this here.
I think he should be shipping them now, to be honest. Like, right now he got a shipment on the way. I would really like it to be the 3 fluids. I mean, he scouted the dock, right? He knows there's some water boom going on.
Yeah.
You can see in the score that India got a really nice score, so he got probably a really nice eco as well. I would just like him really to ship these fluids.
This is so close at the moment.
Yeah, they got similar eco. India got more army, but his units are not upgraded. He also shipped 4 swords and 5 sepoys, which is kind of a big commitment. Cav combat, okay. I guess it can be fine.
But there's so many scums.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this shipment, to be
Well,
honest.
you still have 2 Stradiats alive.
3 fleets would really be much better, in my opinion. He would kill like really 15 fishing boats and a dock and maybe 1 or 2 buildings on the shore.
Nice pick up the low HP Minuteman and a villager.
Oh, what is this, the raid going on?
No, there was no villager. He was just checking this hunt if he's going here. But we see here, I really like this positioning of Goongoon here, because here he have in the back the villager are gathering some food, so he's pretty sure that he don't go for a raid. If he would go for a raid, he needed to go here all the way around because he can't go here. But we see now that Goongoon is going to push, but in the Agra fort, I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think he's really gonna commit there. I think he's gonna push on top and hopefully ship 3 flutes at the same time, which would be really good. No, he's gonna go back.
Yeah, he have a shipment on the way, so we will
Maybe
see.
infantry combat now?
Oh.
After calf combat would make sense when he got so many scums to... Oh, there we go! But he should go on top at the same time with his units to just make sure he can push everything at the same time.
Now this is really disturbing for the red player.
Yeah, it's going to ruin a bit his water ball on top.
Yeah, and he's going now here on top and
Yeah.
to make something happen. And he mixed some hussars who are getting veteran now.
And you know, like, if you're in trouble, if Red is going to catch your army with a lot of sowars, for example, well, you can just pull back your scums and garrison them inside of the fluid. You know, you can just bring your scums and safely pull them back into the fluids. But he needs to bring the fluids. Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, he can just... exactly, he's just going to stay next to the shore and
Yeah.
make sure that the flutes are also shooting.
Now he can really like siege down stuff with his units, and the fluids can kill the boats. And Goongoon is aging even. He knows he's so safe. But Snow is smart, so he's going to just base trade, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna lose my water boom and maybe gonna lose my base and
And
just
there are
base
2
trade.
cover reds popping out now.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's smart, look at
oh
this.
wow,
But
this was close. Oh, but this is gonna be a lot of dead villagers.
This base trade, oh my god, but these fishing boats. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Blue losing a lot of villagers. Red going a lot of villagers on the top right. Saving half of them, but losing the other half. 2 caravans not really gonna kill 3 fluids. Goongoon's still edging up. Fortunately for him, Snow didn't right click his TC, because then the edge up would be cancelled and he would be in a lot of trouble, I think. Now look, he's gonna get 2k coin when he's edged up, I think. Oh, he's actually spending it, I don't know why. I would like Goongoon to just not spend any coin anymore and keep it for the red coats pop. Because H4 Musketeers against H2 India units would do a lot now.
India lost a bit more of economy at this point, but he's ahead in units.
But behind 2 ages now. But maybe he's going to siege down the church when he sees the H4, and that would be a problem for Goongoon. He edged up with 9 raiders.
Yeah, he need to get really fast the coin.
He get it like really soon. Unfortunately, he spent a bit of coin, like 200 coin for 2 hulls or something, and now it's. Oh, just call the red coats, please.
Click
call them.
on it.
Call them super fast right now, please. Go.
He's in trouble. He's busying all around the map. Here he's sieging some stuff, and also here with his fruits. And he is gathering some coin. And here we see Snow is going back.
Why didn't he call the red coats?
He did now.
It's too late. He should have popped them right on top of the army and then bring all his mass of calf to catch. Now he's going to lose all his skirms to the Sowars, and the red coats are gonna pop in the back, useless as fuck. Look at this, they're gonna do nothing because he forgot about them. And
should have deleted the barracks, to be honest.
Yeah,
because
maybe.
Because now they all go here around. It's so close, but.
Is it freezing now?
Yeah.
Can you type hi? Oh no, never mind.
No, I typed
It's just nothing then.
It was just the leg spike, I guess.
There's maybe gonna be just enough hussars to snare now, and the redcoats could do the job. It's so sad really that he forgot about his redcoats. It's really kind of a throw now. I mean, he might be able to come out on top, but it was like it would have been perfect for him to just pop his redcoats then, and now he's just gonna get hit and run forever. Musketeers, they're H4. Okay, they're really strong, but they're still musketeers and they still get sniped by skirms. Just say nothing. Just say nothing.
Okay.
Just don't disturb them.
Yeah. Do something with them.
On the right? Oh, painful. They all dead.
Yeah, Snow wants to age up, but he's not able to gathering. And look, he's so behind in economy. He starts to try to boom here a little bit more on this spot, but wow.
Yeah, that's looking real bad for Snow.
Yeah, he's aging now. I think with the tower.
I really don't know what this is.
You get 3 mahouts.
No, the tower is like 800 wood and something else, but I think it's 800 wood and inspiration. But anyway, he's losing the game right now. It's not over, but he's losing at the moment. Oh.
Oh, nice. This is so peaceful.
Can you click on the fury? Oh yeah. It's a bit slower because of the church card. Because he got this, but did he make banks? Oh, I think now he did. No, he shipped 2 factories. Oh my god.
But he loses 1 bank here on this place, and he's dropping another bank here.
Can you say check text completed? Oh, I was wondering if he got the church XP. Would be interesting. What does he have in H4? Can you check his deck? Maybe he got 2 heavy cannon. He doesn't have the heavy cannons. Okay, that's kind of disappointing, I think. At this point, the heaviest with the musketeers would do a great job.
I'm pretty sure that Goongoon is now, he's aged. Now I go and push his base. And we see here these villagers definitely are going down.
Insane that he upgraded his hussars. They're so strong now with Scav Combat and the H4 upgrade.
This looks...
And he got 7 banks. He really maxed out using that church card.
Yes.
This was a good church card. It was worth it. Okay, so that was the mahout.
Yeah, I told you it's the gate. So, this is insane game. These Gurkhas are going to upgrade, but it will be not in time.
Yeah, I mean, he's just struggling to get H3 and get his upgrades in, while Goongoon is already H4 and got H4 units like H4 Musketeers and H4 Hussars. I think Snow is gonna be fine just because he got much more stuff and he got the counter unit composition. But the problem is after this, I mean, how long is he gonna hold now that he got half the eco? I mean, Goongoon can just probably spam triple stable Hearth, H4 Hearth, you know? Can you check on... Oh, it's one skirm. I was thinking there was a Highlander between the red coats when it was a skirm.
Ach, you and your Mars.
These fruits are a bit AFK. They could have brought the dog down and completely finish shutting down the water boom.
Did you see the score?
Yeah, I did. With Church Card you always have this kind of stuff. You get a little bit inflated score from this red coat upgrade and his H4 with 2 factories and stuff.
Yeah.
Shipping for Hazard.
You have an insane economy, I need to say.
I'm not sure about the Forhasa shipment. Could be probably an eco card like refrigeration. Yeah, he got refrigeration. He could ship that. Oh, but there's so many houses. We're probably gonna see a resign from Snow now. I mean, I don't know. He got some red coats, a lot of dragons with the upgrade.
Yeah, and
2 upgrades. Oh my god.
Also.
The goons with this upgrade do so much. Like they have 30% attack plus also 0.5 extra multiplier. Can you click on the goon? 22 times 4. They deal 88 damage to Cav. It's more than a normal dragoon and they're so much cheaper. So he got a ton of them and they can kill Cav so easily. Goongoon is probably gonna have to switch and stop making these Harsars because
he should switch to routers, in my opinion.
I think he should just make H4 skirms and completely love and at India, you know, like you get these H4 skirms, the guy can just do nothing about it.
So
and he got 2 factories, he can easily get the wood for this upgrade, 600 wood, just get H4 skirms and spam them from 2 or 3 barracks and I think you're good to go. But he's anyway gonna win if he doesn't make a big mistake. He's so far ahead in eco and 1 age ahead. I don't think it's possible for Snow to come back there. But well, it's not game over. I mean, Snow is not out and well, we did see how good a job these goons can do. And he might actually catch a nice raid. And what's on top, it's his factory there in the corner of the map. If Snow can see them, he can bring them down and then... He didn't see them, but imagine he would bring them down because he got more mass. Well, then the eco would be much closer.
And we see 2 Howdahs coming for India.
Oh, but these Howdahs can be crackshot by the Explorer. If Goongoon just buys this Explorer back and crackshot some Howdahs, it's gonna be painful for Snow. A few villagers dying.
Yeah, but doesn't matter because he's still so far ahead with the economy. He's just picking up some free kills.
Oh, he got H4 skirms. Okay, now it's gonna be really hard. H4 skirms and infantry combat coming in. These skirms are real monsters now. He's probably even gonna ship infantry attack next if he's not shipping refrigeration.
This was so close.
What can he do against these skirms, really?
Yeah, he's massing skirms, I think, out of 3 barracks now.
And like these Hussars can just block the India Cav because they're much stronger. They're H4 and with Cav combat, so I don't see what kind of unit composition from India could save him now. He would need really like 50 Sowas or something. Oh well, maybe with all these guns he can do something. The Hussars are kind of out of position, they need to go
and
to
also
Sawa.
look, the flutes are here, they're doing also some damage now.
Oh, wow.
So we will see how is it.
Oh, I would love him to train some units from these flutes. They're like galleons, right? They can make units. Like some Hussars there.
Why? I think he's throwing this fight.
Yeah, he should have gone in the boat. He just doesn't have anti-cav. He just needs some anti-cav. Problem is that he spent so much on upgrades and now he would need to upgrade his routers also. Well, he can make H2 routers still. H2 routers and H3 routers and H4 skirms would probably be enough to win the fights, but yeah, it's not over. I mean, Snow slowly like taking good fights always and the clock is ticking. Soon he's gonna find some villagers like on wood, on coin, and kill a lot of them and climb back slowly in eco. Like
Yeah,
look
there
at
we
this.
go.
And now the eco is gonna be much less scary. But Snow still has H4 skirmishers and H4 hussars that he can produce. With all his army got also the combat card, so yeah, now he's making readers as this guy's upgraded, or no, they're not. He's gonna upgrade them now.
Yeah, I think so.
He's obviously stacking resources right now to upgrade them, and then or maybe yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. So now it's gonna be even harder for Snow. I mean, he's taking good fights, but he's still gonna have so bad units compared to Dutch now.
Yeah, look at this Amborax. They have only 22 attack. Oh.
Well, it's more than
Yeah, it's more.
no, this is a Sowa.
Yeah.
But they have less HP and they're more
Yeah.
expensive. And then now they're upgraded. Look, now the Ritters 24 attack, 245 HP.
Yeah.
Then Barracks have like much less HP and also less attack. So now, maybe finally Goongoon is going to be able to finish this game with all 3 units upgraded to H4. It's not every day you see this. We have seen some very close games so far in this series.
It's insane. It's really, really nice series, I need to say.
There's only 13 Gurkhas. Oh, frigates. 2 frigates. He made one and shipped one. They're going to definitely kill those fluids easily.
Yeah, so fast. Look first. And now the second is going to break as well.
Okay,
Stop moving! Shoot!
he needs to hit and run with his Reuters. And skirms. But most importantly with his Reuters, he needs to hit and run, I think.
This positioning is a bit better for Goongoon, I would say, but this frigate will also shooting.
Every batch of calf coming in just adds so much power. Like, then Hussar's batch is actually completely insane. It's just, they're just so strong now that now you see the trade. Like, it was not even the best fight for Goongoon there, I think, but he still got such a good trade. He's now really ahead in, oh well, it's kind of close, but he was able to even up the army count. And now, well, he just got only H4 units with combat cards, and I'm just curious how Snow is going to try to come back from this. I would like now Goongoon to drop an arsenal and get stuff like the range and attack for goons, the cav HP, and the skirm upgrade, the counter infantry rifling, maybe. Or although he doesn't really need it because there's no sepoys, so.
A TC. If you see this, but you don't.
No, he didn't see anything down there. He didn't see all the whole water boom going on and stuff. That's a lot of villagers.
That's
like
big.
8 builds there.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
As long as he don't see the factories, Goongoon is gonna be okay.
Do you know what? This was really like he was going with his frigate and he was seeing here this tower, so he was sure there is something going on.
Yeah, he's just making sure he got full control of his side of the sea.
But Goongoon is now afraid.
Oh, now he's gonna see it for sure. Now he's like, oh my fucking god, 2 factories here. What the hell, man?
I really would really.
But yeah,
But to be honest, they are really in a bad positioning. I mean.
yeah, it's a
just-
corner.
Yeah, he can
But
just
there's
go.
2 frigates. He can run away in them. Look, it's what he's gonna do probably. Just trying, you know, let's siege a bit and see, and then staying next to the frigates and go again and stuff.
This is a mind game now, really.
Yeah, and Goongoon probably doesn't know that the frigates are there. He has no way to know for sure. He can suspect it, but he can't be
You
sure.
see, zing! Full army is gone.
But if at some point somehow Snow would age up and get 1 monitor out, his factories would be completely dead. Okay, so factories are not gonna go down. Hopefully going to repair them. He got them on food, which I question. I think on wood at this point to get, like I said, an arsenal, even another town center maybe, because can you check the all units? 18 villagers. He got a good eco just because of 2 factories and 7 banks, you know. But he doesn't have villagers, so why don't you drop another TC and just make sure you're really ahead? He got better units anyway, so now the only way he would lose is that he would be behind in eco.
Yeah, just buy back your Explorer and...
Yeah, just put factories on wood, get these TCs up, and that's it. But I think he's still gonna be able to win anyway.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's lagging a little bit, but it's not me. So it's fine. Oh, they are going some villagers down. He's not coming with his frigate close. Did he scout it this? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Oh, he crackshot one holder with the Explorer. This is great. 600 resources just gone.
He needs, when he really wants to win the game, he needs to win the fight. Yeah, just go away from the shore because the frigates, they will do a lot of damage.
He doesn't really try to hit and run, but I think his swords are just melting. Look, his guns are really protected by the houses of Snow. Snow should have probably deleted these 2 houses here. Just delete this and get your cav on top of the skirms, but now he was completely shielded and there was a Ritas here blocking everything else, so the skirms were in this kind of small area here, and now it's
yeah, Snow lost all his army.
Looks like game over now. He got nothing.
Nope.
He got 17 military population. Now he's going to lose his TC, his wonders, everything else, you know.
Yeah, this looks like in favor now for Goongoon.
Yeah, but Goongoon just needs to macro 3k5 food unspent and factories on food. But yeah, GG's, this was another really nice game.
Yeah, this goes to Goongoon. Wow, 33 minutes game with some nice playing on the shore.
Yeah, now we definitely need to check the stats. I want to see how many villagers the Dutch guy lost. Oh yeah, it was terrible. He lost so many of them. But India, this is, I think it's more fishing boats than villagers.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
But he was down to a really bad eco at some point. And then he was catching up, but there was just no coming back from this army. I mean,
yeah, look at this.
Dutch guy still had a better eco and was still massing like H4 units. Snow was almost doing the miracle and coming back from it, but I think it was just impossible at this point.
On this point, Goongoon really lost a lot of stuff, and but yeah, there was no coming back.
Yeah, I think Goongoon overall took some pretty bad fights after H4. He was always taking bad fights. Even with the red coats, it was kind of a bad fight. It was not the good timing. And he took bad fights over and over. And that's the only reason why Snow was able to always hold and then catch up a little bit, and a little bit more. But finally, Goongoon took one good fight and it was game over, basically.
Yeah. Wow. Well, GG.
Yeah, GG out.
Insane.
What about we take a small 5-minute break, because it's already 4 games and we have more to come, at least 2 more. No? You don't want?
Let's see what is the plan of the players.
Yeah, but they will anyway pick some civs, so...
Yeah, sure. I will just mute a little bit and we'll be right back. Oh wow, thanks a lot for the donation
Let's
from
get those
Silly
donations
Flower.
going.
$25, thanks a lot. So it seems like we are back. Oh, this is wrong. This is right. I suck. Like this. No wait. Let me set up everything fine. So
Yeah,
this
next
is
time
good.
do it before you put the mic.
This is good and this is good, and now we're good to go. And the next map is UI2.2C Thar Desert. It's a map without TPs. And yeah, I want to say welcome back to the ESOC Autumn Tournament. It's the semi-finals, Snowww versus Goongoon. And it's Kaiserklein and QueenOfdestiny casting.
Yeah. So, do you actually remember who should pick first? I think it was Snow picking first India because yeah. So now it's Goongoon picking first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. India.
So,
Do you like India on this map? I think you always lose games on this map.
nah, I just always lose games because I'm always Russia against Dutch and it's impossible to win. But
Yeah, you should learn some Aztec.
I can play Aztec, thank you, but I don't think it beats Dutch anyway. With Konya and Militia, I just can't do anything. Anyway, India Mirror, that's not exactly what I would expect, but why not? I guess it's fine. I just don't see what's so special about this map for India. There's no livestock, there's no TP because India kind of likes a TP. I don't know. I think when one guy goes India, the other can just go Aztec on this map and win. That's just my opinion, but we will see what they do. Oh, he's actually going Dutch.
Oh, he's actually going Dutch.
That's a pick I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually the opposite of the previous matchup. Except that on this map, there's no water for India, there's no TP for India, there's no livestock for India. So I would say it's a much better matchup on this map than it is on Malaysia. And well, I think it should be good for Dutch, yeah?
So in fact, they just switched the Civ from the last game.
Yeah, it's what I said, but it's not the same map at all. No, it's much better for Dutch. It's a smart pick, I think.
So what do you think about these Civs on this map?
I
It's a
just
good
said
answer.
this like 2 minutes ago.
Ugh, I was not listening.
Yeah, I know
You
you
talk so
wasn't.
much, it doesn't matter what you say.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the people like it when you talk, I let you talk.
Yeah, as long as you don't ask me again what I already said, I'm fine. But for the record, I said it's good for Dutch in my opinion on this map.
Okay, thank you.
In Malaysia, it's probably fair or maybe India favored, but here it's definitely good for Dutch, I think.
Do you know what would be the next map?
The next map is Wadmalaw and the last one is Alaska. Alaska, you could see some Dutch also. So basically any no TP map means that you can go Dutch. But on Alaska, you can also go Brits
Ja,
or
ist bereit.
some other no TPCs. Let's go.
Yeah, I just wait until Goongoon greens up. I don't want to pressure any of these players.
It's not pressuring, it's just he can green up when he wants to, but it's up to you, yeah.
I will directly click on
Okay.
green on bereit.
Bereit. Bereit. Verstanden. You like my big Doppelzone voice?
No, I like Bataille Ulan voice.
Ja.
Oh god, people must think we are totally crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we are, that's why.
Go Goongoon!
So.
Oh! Let's go!
Oh, there we are. Game 5, out of a best of 7.
Yeah, on this semi-finals from the
Thank
autumn
you, I was
tournament.
talking.
I don't care. So, and we have the map Thar Desert. It's a non-TP map. And, yeah. There we go for him. The score actually is 2-2.
Yes, very close series, very long games. We had, I think, 2 games reaching half an hour, or maybe one of them was almost half an hour, but there was no short games. It's already more than 2 hours that we're casting. It's only 4 games into a best of 7.
Yeah, and we have here on this side of the map, in the color blue, Snow. He's playing Dutch. And here we have Goongoon in the color red. He's playing India. And I would like to point out that now the players are just changed the civs. They played the same civs the last game. Yeah, they just switched.
I think it was just a foot start. Can you check the Dutch base? Can you check the... Yeah. Yeah, it was just a foot start. There's no extra wood, no extra coin, I think. So that's nothing special. Fine for both saves, I guess. On this map usually have... nope, thank you. I would like to see the wood treasures on the sides. Can you show me them? Yeah, one wood treasure here.
And here.
Oh, yeah,
no,
okay.
I said here is it. We see
Yeah.
already that the Indian player is going to take it. Can we go in the fog of war now? You fine with this?
Yeah, go.
Thank you very much, my lovely co-caster. Yeah.
I'm not your co-caster.
Oh, this is a pretty nice treasure for India.
Yeah, well, that's gonna help a lot for sure. Potentially Dutch could get the same treasure on the other side if he goes there, but I think he doesn't really know. To be honest, both of these players don't play so much. They started training recently, but I don't think they know the maps so well, because most of the times they're not really playing. And well, when you know the map, yeah.
They died so fast, these poor little animals.
When you know the map, you know where the wood treasures are, but I'm not sure they know. Or maybe Goongoon did, that's why he went there, but Snow obviously doesn't really know.
Oh, does he actually we don't have game sound, it seems like. I need to fix. It's sometimes bugging. Okay, it should be back.
Well, fix the sound now. A new Age of Empires?
No, wait. No, we don't have.
Ascendra.
Yeah. Don't let me Ascendra. I don't know what's going on.
Can you fix the sound in Age of Empires and we cast? In the worst case, if there's no game sound, I don't think it's a huge deal because, well, it's just game sound, right?
Yeah, but it sucks.
Yeah, let's wait 2 minutes and see if people say we still have no game sound.
So, and we see here the Agra fort is going up. Yeah. I think I just click on this Explorer and I try to fix my game sound.
So he crackshot one of these horsemen, I think. And India is gonna try to steal it.
Oh, there we have game sound. I found it. Oh yeah.
The thing is that India just can't take this treasure because this guy has so much HP, the horseman, it takes so long to kill with only yourself, right? No crack shot or something. So he just decided to go away because he would just lose a lot of HP. What was it? Is it 10% faster training?
Yeah, it's 10% faster training.
Goongoon scouted that with treasure on top, but he was afraid to go for it because blue was so close. But
Yeah.
I think he could have taken it, but he doesn't know about that. There's not so much forward aggro there. A little bit forward, but not so much.
I'm sorry, I'm autistic. So now we see here these two elephants. They are taking a 55 coin treasure and an Agrafort kind of next to the base.
Oh wow, safe and it's actually super low HP. It's risky. Oh no, he's gonna age up in time anyway. He would not die because of the age up. So let's see what plan Goongoon has. What is it dropping in base? What is this? Is it a consulate? No, in Goongoon's base, please. Here. Thank you. A market. Okay, well, there's nothing special actually. It's even a little bit late, I would say. I think India, especially now with the cheaper houses, can afford to get a market up during transition. But anyway, getting food upgrade now.
Yes. And he's taking this 85 wood treasure.
He got boss wood treasures now. That's really good.
Yeah, and boss players are hurting pretty nice at the moment. They're next hurt under the TC. And we see barracks going up for the Dutch player. We have here some sepoys who may be picking up some villagers.
Okay, looks like we do have game sound now. So, yeah, one villager died and this bank a bit far from TC. Oh, he's going to try to finish it. He's microing his villager back in TC, but he lost one. He's going to lose another one. He lost 3 villagers for a bank. It's not really worth it in my opinion. He might as well just let it down.
Oh
TC
no!
fires the sepoys, let the bank die. Wait for your 5 skills to pop maybe.
Oh, this was such a bad trade to just get this.
Yeah, he could have waited for a skirm or 2 to pop out plus
one
TC. Yeah, 1 because he didn't make a house, but he could have got more out. And then he could just, you know, like defend the bank. It was almost up, so it would not go down so fast, even if it was not finished. I think he could have just used TC Fire and maybe even Minutemen, I mean, at this point, instead of losing 3 villagers. But, well, it can happen to panic in this kind of situation. You don't really want to lose so many villagers. You don't want to lose a bank, so much food and food. Oh, there's a war outside.
Ping.
Some petards exploding somewhere. Goongoon just pausing a little bit.
Maybe he needs to breathe after he kills 3 villagers. Oh, how cute, they was waiting for me, but I don't say anything.
No,
So-
they were just waiting for each other, I think. Is this a consulate? Okay. Can you show the shipments on the right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we have 8 pikes here and boss wood triggers from India.
Yeah, so he, to be honest, these 5 sepoys did a wonderful job. I think it was 5. I mean, he just didn't ship anything, he just made a couple of sepoys, used the 2 sepoys from a job, killed 3 villagers with them, delayed the bank, idled the villagers, meanwhile getting a 5 or 4 or 5 villager shipment worth, this would trigger 4 or 5 I think.
I need to say something. Look at these nice shadows.
Oh wow, insane.
I really like this map, I need to say. Oh, and here we see a little bit poking.
Yeah, he went directly for 8 packs. He was afraid, I think, of a bit more aggressive push like we saw in game... Was it game 1? Dutch against India already?
Are you really want to expect me to remember this?
I'm pretty sure it was this on Fertile Crescent. Yeah, it was. So he has the same kind of build order with 700 wood 8 pikes because he was afraid to get the same push from Goongoon. And in fact, the 8 packs maybe didn't do so much. Can you check units lost? Did he kill house with them? No, he didn't even do anything. These pikes were so useless.
Yeah, it's a bit sad to have a shipment and then you do nothing with it.
All units? Okay.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we see again a little bit of poking and some free kills are going down for boss players.
Interesting to see how much faster Dutch is getting its shipments. Because the banks give so much XP and because India also gets a 10% XP penalty on their shipments because it's like Germany, they get some free stuff, one villager for free, Germany gets the Hollands for free. And because of this they get 10% slower shipments. So you can see Dutch is one shipment ahead and it's gonna keep on going like this. India is shipping something and Dutch gonna ship something. So it's actually a huge difference in shipments.
We have also Otto Consulate, I can see it because of these hussars, and he shipped 4 sowers now.
So 4 sowers and 3 huss timing. That's when the 8 pikes are actually gonna come in handy. Maybe he's gonna need to call Minutemen, maybe not. I would like him to pull back this villager at least, but it's gonna die. Minutemen popping. Oh, a couple of hussars actually gonna help. That's a pretty good timing for Snow.
Bring these Gurkhas.
Oh yeah.
This is when you should use all units of the same kind of.
Treaty players.
Of the same type.
Treaty players. So Snow holding without too much trouble, but he did have to call Minutemen. He lost another villager, maybe some pikes. He got only 2 pikes left, which means he's gonna need to mix in some more pikes or hussars to cover his skirms now.
Maybe now Goongoon is just waiting that the Minutemen are going low HP. Oh, they are. So he should just go again. I think with this kind of unit composition he can definitely crush this.
I think he's slightly behind in skirm count and he knows it. And that's why he didn't try to go, because he can't really go in with the skirms at this point.
Slightly. 2 skirms.
Yeah, it's enough. If Dutch is camping between buildings and you can't go in and you have less skirms. Yeah, right now I don't know why he's so much outside, but he's gonna go back probably because he's gonna... Wait, I was thinking he's aging, but in fact he's not at all. He's shipping 700 gold and spending it for units. Looks like he's staying age 2. I think he's trying to first get a good fight to crush the India army. Maybe he could ship 3 hussars next for a big timing.
I think he just wants to age up in peace. That he can be definitely sure that he don't get crushed while he's aging.
Camel Angriff. Oh no, camel attack coming in. Well. Snow a bit house, but to be honest, he can buy a lot of wood because he's anyway floating so much gold now.
Boss players was housed, by the way.
Yeah, but India having only 50 wood houses, plus villagers gathering wood faster, it's really not a problem for them to make houses now.
Boss players are just dancing with their units around and their boss not sure what to do, to be honest. And Snow's not aging. He don't have so much food under TC.
I think he's gonna try to age because look, he got so many vills on food. Maybe he will cancel. Maybe he's going to train skirms and hussars now that he sees he's getting pushed. But it will be too late anyway. I think he might as well just try to pop villagers to block now and just camp. Oh, Goongoon is not gonna go in. Oh wow, more hussars coming in. That's a lot of hussars now. If only he could have 3 hussars shipment coming now, I'm pretty sure he would crush easily. Would be a nice timing after 700 gold. Imagine if he would just spend his resources now. If it would be skirms and hussars and take this fight, he would completely crush it. But I think he's gonna do okay. He just got a lot of hussars. He needs to snipe the sepoys though with the skirms.
Yeah, but I need to say the swords have...
attack, yeah. Oh well. I think the sepoys did too much damage there. In melee mode they didn't get sniped and now it looks pretty much game over. I mean, Snow is nowhere near aging. 5
Ooh.
hearts not gonna be enough, I think. There's so many Sowars, there's 9 Sowars left, plus 2 Hussars.
And now another upgrade is coming in.
Yeah, the melee attack. Now they have almost as much attack as the Hussars, they have 29.
Yeah, and he's really like cleaning up the whole army of Snow.
Oh, 3 Hussar shipments as well. It's kind of off timing, this 3 Hussar shipment. Should have been there earlier, I feel like. I think he was trying to age and then he panicked and just shipped Hussars. Now he's gonna try to steal age. But it's gonna be tough with these villagers out of position now. It's gonna run them down, but India spotted them. I wouldn't be surprised to see a
Okay.
resign now.
This is
Pretty much GG.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, wow, this was completely different from game 1.
Yeah, wow. GG, well played. I think we can have a fast look at the stats. What you would like to see? The military?
Well, military not very surprising. Goongoon just having a nice timing and Snow trying to age. If Snow spent his resources into units, he would actually hold pretty easily, I think. But of course, he tried to age because there is a point with Dutch where you want to age. Unluckily for him, or maybe it was just good mind game from Goongoon, he just aged at the wrong time.
Yeah, and there we see all villagers.
Yeah, and then in fact Dutch was not so much ahead in eco just because he lost so many views, and India had a nice villager timeline. Can you show the resources just? You see how close it is. At the end, India was catching up. So, well, yeah. Well played by Goongoon, and
Yeah, GG.
let's move on to next game, which is now gonna be a match point actually. If Snow loses next game, he loses the series.
Yes.
So it's not so easy. I mean,
Don't look so sad.
I'm not sad. I'm just a bit brain dead because it's so long week classic, and I'm trying to find my words. I mean, it's mental.
You have mental issues now, since you
Fuck
lost so
off
much.
for real. It's a mental blow, let's say, to lose this game because it's a game before match point, and you know when you green up in the next game that you might just lose the series if you lose it. So it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's just tough.
Yeah, and I want just to say, remember to later look at the basement Age of Empires. We're making a charity telephone.
Telephone, yeah, exactly, telephone.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing for me because in Germany it means telephone, like
Telephone, it's not with the F, it's with TH.
yeah.
No, it don't mean this in German.
No, it's not. But yeah, I just want to point out, don't forget to go there and donate for Doctors Without Border, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think that also we are going to host this later. So you should definitely watch this, and I guess maybe we will also play some, right, Kaiser?
After
Some-
break, yeah, maybe.
Some handicap games.
I also kind of need to train for my semi-finals tomorrow.
Oh, they want to make a break for 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Damn, that's a lot. Well, we can. I mean, I can play something, or they eat. I've never seen this before in the tournament. Well, I mean, up to them, right? We can't force them to play right now. So unfortunately, looks like there's gonna be 30 minutes downtime.
I just say
Good hunger, good an appetit. Yeah.
okay, so yeah, we do a break.
You wanna take a break, or would you like to play a 1v1 handicap? On your point of view, I don't know if we can, but I think it would be fine.
I think
Or we could cast a one game show match if there is any volunteers.
no, I would like to play 1v1 handicap, of course, but I need to ask MC Jim if it's possible because then
Well,
we need to split.
It's just an idea, but I could also, if you want to, I could also play against Hazard 1v1 and you would talk with me at the same time. Or if you want, we can do a 1v1 handicap.
The problem is that you need to play on my comp. I can't.
No, you would cast.
What? He needs the map?
Huh?
I can't give him the map.
Just, I'm hosting, wait, I'm
Just
gonna invite
him.
Just ask him Jim fast, what is better? Or anyone else from the media team, I don't know. Okay guys, stay tuned anyway, we're probably gonna do something right now. Just to cover the downtime until the next game.
Okay, I mute at the moment the stream and we'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, how you maybe got seen that the players want to do a break, and yeah, Kaiser and me play a game.
Yeah, we're gonna wait approximately half an hour until Goongoon and Snow are going to come back because I don't know, they're eating and doing some stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna meanwhile play 1v1 with handicap.
But no rage, please.
Fuck off.
So I put the mic in the middle of us, so I hope
Okay.
everyone can hear us, even when there's a bit of echo inside our room. I'm going to host it.
No, I already hosting.
You know.
I'm faster, so.
So we need to take care that we don't use bad words, my boyfriend.
Who's your boyfriend here? I don't know this. What map do you want? You asked in the chat?
Yes.
What matchup do you want? Germany against Brits?
No,
It's
no,
always
no.
the same.
Don't go Germany.
Okay, but you don't go Brits, it's so strong. Especially with handicap, it's insane.
Honshu. Yeah, Kaiser, you're playing tomorrow at 21?
21 GMT, yeah.
Okay. So it's me playing in first person. I hope everyone is fine with this. I'm pretty sure they all would like to see you playing.
Yeah, but I can't play on your computer, and your computer is streaming, so... Because it's a German keyboard and not the same hotkeys and everything, so we just do it like this, it's much better.
Yeah, so just pick a map what you like. I have the handicap, you can pick the map.
Okay. There's no one saying anything in the chat?
No.
Okay, let's go Hudson Bay, but no water.
Okay.
And what's the matchup then?
You don't go Germany.
And you don't go Brits.
Okay, you pick first.
Fuck you. France.
Friends. Oh la la.
Oh la la. Oh my god, if Goongoon... No. If Goongoon wins 4-2, I get a lot of money, I think.
You should not be in favor of any kind of player.
If Snow wins 4-3, I get nothing.
Okay, can we green up? We don't have so much time.
Goongoon 4-3 I need. Okay, oh come on, don't go Aztec. I mean, you're gonna be in my base at like 3 minutes with handicap, it's so useless. Why you even try?
Okay, Russia. And then I play Otto or Ports.
But this is dumb. I mean, okay, whatever. Then go Russia Aztec, I go Port.
Okay, go Aztec then.
I don't care.
Okay, I don't care too. Oh wait, we win a BME.
But you're really gay to go with this rush save with handicap. It's really unfair.
We win a say you should play India.
Yeah. I play India if we do a normal 1v1, not with handicap. Or then I give you 15 or 20% handicap.
Okay, let's go. This is Hudson Bay. Can you tell us something about the map?
No. I'm just happy that your UI is fucked up. That's all.
No problem. I can play with big UI.
Yeah, of course at your level it doesn't change much.
The problem is at this kind of games every boss can hear each other games, so sometimes we know exactly what the other one is doing for units. It's a bit sad.
Yeah, when you hear the Black Rider's voice, you know directly what's going on.
Yes. Exactly.
I hope people can hear me fine. By the way, I'm a little bit far from the mic. Maybe I should get a bit closer. I just don't want to get so close to Queen. That's a problem.
You're so nice. Okay, let's do this and then this and then this.
Oh no, oh yes.
Because this you can do with a handicap. This is so nice. Oh god.
Yeah, get your TP market, fire pit house and dog in H1. It's no problem. Because in handicap also every crate is like multiplied by the handicap, so every wood crate she has is for example 125 wood, so I'm pretty sure she can do a ton of stuff in H1.
I'm a bit nervous because I play on stream. I hope this is not a
Oh
problem.
nice.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you're bored of this kind of game, just look at the time until Snow and Goongoon play. The telephone charity from the basement Age of Empires.
The cell phone?
Just let me, I need to focus a little bit.
I'm gonna talk all the time to make sure you can't focus.
Yeah, I admit that I only stay with Kaiser because he made me OP at Age of Empires. Can you calm him down?
No, it's not even loud.
Oh, you wanted to say the F word, you're so nice.
No, I didn't want. If I wanted to say fuck, I would say fuck. No worries. Ah, that's good. Don't want this guy on the field. He smells just like you.
Be nice to me. This is a nice age up time.
So retarded. Shouldn't have let you green up in Aztecs. Such a dumb save.
Yeah, you just play your main civs.
Oh yeah, pot is again is my main civ now.
It's not like that you're super bad with this civilization.
Yeah, well, Aztec is also pretty much your main civ after Brit, so.
Come
No?
on, I can play a lot of civs.
Oh, come on, you got 25% handicap.
Yeah, I could have played something else.
Yeah, well, you didn't instead of playing this lame shit.
I really love you for this. I really don't mind.
Let's place a little bit of war here. I think you could walk, so. Wait, what? Oh, this is so retarded for real. With all the sound, I can't even hear what's going on in my game.
Oh, should I be sad?
Yeah, you should.
You aged. I need to be careful now. Nice UP wards.
I don't really care.
Are you ready?
Always.
I hope so for you.
Ugh.
So just right click TC, it's the best what you can do.
Nice.
Oh, get wrecked. Do you have Korean militia?
I don't know.
No, just tell me. I want shooting pikes, I don't see. Oh yes, oh wow! You're so for real. Whatever. Oh, wow, this was so much XP, insane.
Just want to say you must really have no balls to take Aztec in a handicap game. Really bad.
I see, I see. So what you gonna do now?
Who knows?
Just delete your line of sight. This is not fair. Do you have something to say to the chat? We are like autistic and not talking. Do you recognize it?
I don't have anything to say until you stop picking a stack in this kind of games. So what you're gonna do now?
Who knows what I'm doing?
We said no water, just saying. You know, right?
I need to say, guys, I was always afraid of my OP water boom.
Well, let's say it's just completely impossible to fight on water and on land when the other guy got also handicapped.
Yes.
Yeah, just come, I'm waiting for you. I am literally waiting for you. Eco.
Yes. Do they have a multiplayer versus coyotes, for fuck's sakes?
No, against spikes, yes, but not against coyotes. Oh, you got wrecked.
No.
Yes.
I just go back.
Yeah, you just lost half your army, no problem.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, we will see. I should get my god upgrade one of these days.
Oh, this is a really good idea. wait, what you gonna do? Are you waiting?
I'm just happy that you don't know how to play Aztecs in E3.
Someone told me how.
No one told you how. You just don't know how to do it. I know you.
I'm really a poor girl.
Oh. No. Why it don't work? I don't have the tone, whatever.
Oh god, I'm housed. Oh god, I'm so bad.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna push soon?
No.
What you waiting for? I got 3 DCs turning all the time and plenty of hunts.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Would you be getting 3 DCs also?
Yes, of course.
You think I don't hear that you're right clicking my villager next to your noble hunt?
You're so gay.
Hey. Ego. Oh, don't go back. Wait for my timing, please.
If you want to play it like this, I can do the same.
Uh-huh. You can do the same plus. Okay. If you say so.
I forgot to make villagers, I'm so good.
Oh, I forgot to use my castles. Got 5 idle castles. How my fucking mams died, can you tell me?
I just killed them. Easy peasy.
Yeah, makes no sense.
It's so easy.
Can't kill mams like that.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I have too many units. I don't know what to do.
Just wait them, in my opinion, like this. It's a good way to deal with it. Handicap is so dumb anyway.
The rage is coming!
Yeah, well, next time maybe you take a decent sieve, and then there's a little bit of point to play. Like, it's literally impossible to do anything.
Oh god. What you gonna do now?
Yeah, whatever. Choose us anyway to play this.
GG. So, yeah, handicap is useless, exactly. So, let's see if we can move on for the next game. Goongoon is in game, okay. So, let's wait a bit. So the music stops and we're going to resume. So, welcome back to the ESOC Autumn Tournament, the semi-finals, Snow vs Goongoon, and this is game 6.
Yeah, it's 3-2 for Goongoon now.
Yeah.
So, who's speaking first again? I think it's Snow now. I think Goongoon picked India first on Thar Desert and Snow countered with Dutch. So now it should be up to Snow to pick first. He's picking France on Wadmalaw.
Yes.
And Goongoon got the counter pick.
What do you think he will pick?
Well, not France, because he said when he lost the first French mirror, he said he's not comfortable at all with this matchup. So I'm pretty sure he will not go France.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you could do. You could go. So there's a lot of stuff you can do on this map, I think.
Yeah, I think also it's a lot of kind of strats what you can do. You can turtle, you can go water, you can go for some cheesy stuff like you did one time. There's really a lot of options. I really, really enjoy this map. To play on it and also to cast it. It seems like he's going for China.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Maybe he wants to go water. You can
Maybe.
go with a new thing that gives you a dock and 20 less wood. I mean, it's not new, but it's like different on EP now. You can try to go water with China. Even if you're gonna kill FF, you can send this and make a couple of fishing boats.
There's also this card, right? What India has, that you have a dock and 20%
Yeah, it's what I'm
discount.
talking about. It's 20 wood, not 20%. It's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
And but if he doesn't go for this, I'm not sure why he would pick China on this map. Maybe he just wants to wall up to go for his FF without any pressure and then just push in H3, which I guess could be fine. But I feel like France can just get 3 TP stagecoach on this map, so I don't think it's the greatest map for China against France.
So, and there we go on the 6th game of this great series. And it's in favor of Goongoon now to win the game, that he win the series, right?
Yeah, it's match point now, so Snow needs to be real careful.
Should I ask?
No, we can't play with this. There should be something to fix it, but it never works, so whatever.
So, and we have here on this side of the map Snow in the color blue and he's playing France, versus Goongoon in the color red and he's going for China on this beautiful map made by Ricky. And we have a coin start.
Yeah, China has anyways a classic 300 wood, 200 foot start, like every game, and France has this coin start, which is not the greatest you could get. You would have liked to get 200 wood start to get a TP, while China would not get anything else, and I mean anything special. But well, coin start is better than nothing, I guess, and he can go market with it. On this map, each player spawn with a canoe, and you can go on the island, for example, with it. If you bring your explorer inside and you get this coast. Sorry, but apparently none of them is actually trying to do that. Maybe they don't know about it, or maybe they just don't care about it, but they're not gonna get that livestock. I would really like China to get 3 cows. I mean, he got a village already in base, so he could just fatten 3 cows just like that.
Yeah, definitely he could do this. And we have this treasure here for Hazard, 100 wood. And this treasure is a little bit special. You need to go with a villager to pick up this 100 wood.
Yeah, would actually be good for blue to take this treasure and then send a villager to gather the wood crate and then herd this deer hunt next to his base with that villager. But yeah, I don't know if he actually scouted it. I think he did, but maybe he just doesn't want to go for it. This treasure here, I think, is 5 pop space. It's a new one also.
Yes. It's from Deccan. You have the same treasure on Deccan.
Yeah, but it's not the same treasure guardians. I like this treasure because it's basically one house in each one. When you need only 15 pop space, for example, as friends, you don't need to make a house because you get 5 pop space and you don't need more than 15 to age up. So it's really good.
Do you think it was good that he have only one house and then he shipped 2 villagers because he get only one villager?
Wait, what did he do with this wood? What is on there? No, he made a village on this island there. He made a village and with a villager, and he's fattening his cows on it, and I don't know why, because there's no hunts there, so basically they will stay on berries, which is not very good. And I think he's gonna pick them up maybe now, or is he just taking the treasure?
Yeah, I think he's going to take the treasure.
He should use his canoe to shoot. Oh well, it's anyway gonna shoot by itself.
But this explorer is already really low HP.
So yeah, I was just saying he got 3 vills out of this treasure, out of this shipment, and not 2 because he did have another village. So China is aging now. I think with the standard wonder.
Yeah.
With 4 vills on it, which is very standard.
Oh yeah, and he have this card in deck.
Yeah, but he didn't go for it, and I don't think he would go for that any later than the first shipment. He could have actually just gone for a TP and then get the villagers and the dog card out, or he could also just not go for a TP, not ship the villagers, and just ship the dog card directly and use his extra wood to make 2 fishing boats, because he would get 100 wood that he didn't spend. You can start with 300, you make 1 village for 200, and then 2 fishing boats for 50 wood each.
140 coin, this is such a huge treasure.
Yes, there was a renegado that he crack shot, but it's a really good treasure, yeah.
Yeah, then it's really easy to take. I mean,
doing a really good job at microing this.
This was really good. Oh.
Oh, forward villagers for snow. Kind of on the side, not exactly. Oh, this rifleman was walking just next to them, but I think they didn't come in line of sight, so I don't think he saw them. But it's not exactly in the middle of the map. I mean, it is in the middle of the map, but it's not really between the bases, so it's kind of a side base, but at the same time not really a side base. But it's a good choice because Goongoon decided to wall up the top side of his base, which means that units could not come through here, but they can come from the side here.
It's mostly what you think, that your opponent is making here something, a front base, but this is a really smart placement for a stable, because then you can go directly here. And he placed also his native scout here.
Yeah, and with this stable placement, he could probably go for a stagecoach and just control the TP line easily, because his stable is right in the middle of this TP line. So we will see if he just wants to go for standard stuff or some stagecoach.
But to be honest, just imagine he would chip here inside the card that he get a dog. So he could just place here a dog, and these 2 villagers, they can just here in peace gather some coin.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's not a good card after each one, I think. If I had to choose between 700 wood and this dog card, I would every day choose 700 wood. Just much more resources. It takes a very long time for the dog card to pay off compared to 700 wood. We need to make like really something like, I don't know, 50 fishing boats or something.
Goongoon is aging
or 25.
on the island here. He placed his wonder there. Do you like this placement of his wonder?
Can you show it? Oh. don't know about this. It's kind of weird. I think he just doesn't want Snow to scout it, which is really smart. Because Snow, not seeing a wonder, is gonna think, oh my god, he's staying H2, he's doing some water boom or something like this, you know? On the other hand, if Snow ever realizes this and he ships some warships there, he could, I think, can you show the wonder on the island? I think a frigate would definitely come in range of this and would bring it down, and it's 8 villagers.
Yeah.
So, but to be honest, I think Snow will never realize it. So it might be really smart because Snow is gonna be thinking, what's going on? Where's the wonder? What is this here? I think he's even looking for the wonder with 2 hussars on the side. Not the AFK, but I think he was checking like, where is the wonder? Is it on the side of the map?
I was also thinking he's just checking if he's going somewhere and make some water boom. But
Yeah, could be also.
he's aging up so fast. Before even Snow has the resources to click on the age up button.
Yeah, because he went for 700 gold first, while Snow is going for 700 gold third card. But with a fast age, he's actually going to be aged up like maybe 30 seconds later than Goongoon, which is not so much. And he did kill 3 pikes and 1 crossbow, even if he lost some hussars for this. So far, I think he did a decent job at idling with his hussars. The problem is that he didn't get stagecoach, and I think he's actually going to be a little bit behind in eco because his 8v wonder is just so strong. Also, the fact that you can train villagers when you're aging as China is...
Yeah, it's pretty nice, but we
Yeah.
also see that Snow is catching up in age.
Yeah, he's aging now, yeah. Like I said, he's not gonna age up so late. 8 minutes 30 is pretty fast. We will see what Goongoon does now. It's mostly up to Snow to defend. He gets a better late game, late fortress, let's say, compared to China with the queers and stuff. And the goons. So we will see what Goongoon does to prevent France to go to a point where France is outscaling China with better units.
And we have intervention.
Yeah, which is a classic first shipment. I think it's just gonna try to get this table down, but I'm pretty sure 5 scums will pop in time. To be honest, I don't think these redcoats are gonna do anything. Look, the scums are already here, so Goongoon is forced to go back already. So this is one useless shipment basically. Snow could just be shipping 1k wood now and be just fine, no problem.
Yeah, you have total map control, and
Yeah, there we go, 1k wood.
yeah, and I'm not sure it's exactly what you were saying. I was thinking he maybe drops here a dog or something, but he don't.
Yeah, at this point I think it's just to hide it that he decided to go there. Also, it means he can use a couple of villagers on this gold mine, which is which means he's not gonna deplete gold so much. And 1k wood, well, what is he gonna do with it? That's my question, because as France, usually you can't... Oh, he's dropping a TC, yeah. You can't just use your wood for houses and buildings as France. You have too much wood if you ship 1k wood usually, so he decided to drop a TC from it.
Yeah, and China is on berries.
Yeah, he's already on berries.
He didn't get his hunt on the TC.
He should have heard it that, yeah, it was in range definitely, but he didn't get it, and now he's in trouble, I think. Doesn't matter that he got 4 more villagers in the eco, because, well, he just can't use his villagers to go on food. So, I mean, on hunts, berries are just so much slower. On a berry, you guys are at 0.67 food per second, and on a hunt with steel traps, or the Chinese equivalent with all the upgrades, you gather at like 1.1, so it's almost 2 times faster on hunts and on berries, so that's a bit unfortunate.
Oh,
There's a push going on.
did you see?
Ah, it works this time?
Yeah, it works. Nice. So yeah, here we have a push coming with the shipment of 3 couriers.
Well, really nice that we can fix it. Let's don't send it, huh?
No, I don't send it.
Last time I tried, it wasn't working. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. Anyway, it looks like the wonder is maybe going down. It's not the most important wonder, to be honest. I don't know if I would even bother to bring it down at this point. Because, I mean, it's just popping units from time to time, but it's not a huge deal, in my opinion. Oh, he's gonna try to flank, or is he just going to... I don't know if he wants to siege the front base, or if he just wants to trap the French army. I think he's trying to trap him, but he's gonna get scouted for sure.
Yeah, if he's not popping any kind of units from this side, he can trap him directly. I mean,
Well, he kind of can, because there will be units popping soon. The problem is just that France is aware of this, and I think he's going to do everything he can to get away from it.
why he have Jägers?
He made them from a saloon, I guess, because he's out of food.
Ugh, whatever. Well,
Looks like a close fight. I think it's gonna be good for China, actually. Just the Chinese
Yeah.
cav again showing their strength. Looks like it's gonna be the end of the series, maybe.
and these Jägers, they do so much damage. But, oh, this badge.
It's not game over at all. It's really not.
Yeah, he made them from
but-
the saloon.
But this was a really good catch for Goongoon. And one more catch like this, and I think it's gonna be really tough for Snow. He needs more dragons. He's going way too heavy on queers.
And way too heavy on eco, we have 3 TCs.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I would have like better 3TP stagecoach. If you wanna boom, then just get stagecoach. It's so much faster than 3TCs. It's so much cheaper. But yeah, it's okay, I guess. But I'm not a fan of it.
Do you know what I just imagine here? You make a little wall and then you can just safely gather here. But yeah, when skirms come, they can shoot. I forgot, I'm sorry.
And the problem is that all your animals are gonna run around like idiots, and they're gonna go on the other side of the cliff probably.
Yeah, I think so. But China have really a ton of stuff, but we have 2 Falks. Where are they? Ah, from here. Do you think with the Falks you have a good chance to get this army down? I mean, the CAF from China is pretty strong.
Yeah, he needs to make some goons and queers and cover his falcons. Last fight he lost it because he didn't have enough goons and he just got wrecked by the cav. And queers do fine, but the problem is that when he brings his red coats in mini mode plus the Chinese cav, the queers kind of die, and you just need, like, I don't know, 15 goons maybe, then you can go more heavy on queers, but you need like 10-15 goons, I would say, at least. He had like 5, I think, and 5 is not enough to even one-shoot a cav, so...
There we go again. He's going again from this side and try to flank.
He got a ton of cav, to be honest. Snow can't take this fight.
He have Manchus!
Oh my god, yeah, this is gonna be a rape. I don't think it's possible for Snow to win this fight. I mean, he got nothing compared to the mass of China.
They are AFK.
Oh, but why is Goongoon going back?
He needs to bring his Manchus.
He got so much stuff. The facts are essentially useless because the cav alone can kill this army. I think he was waiting for a good angle and now he's trying to snipe the facts. I'll send your units at the same time. Well, I think he's anyway going to rape this fight, doesn't matter. He got so much cav, it's just gonna be a complete annihilation.
Yeah. Well, he's smart enough to go back.
Yeah, he just lost some files. He got a decent trade out of them, I guess. Not the greatest, but what was a pretty bad trade. But I mean, he was able to escape his main army. But now how is he gonna come back from this mass advantage China got?
And China is
Can
even
you-
dropping a TC here.
I think China can still ship the Chengdaos. Can you check the Chinese tech? 11 Chengdaos, he can still ship that.
Yeah.
So there's one more unit shipment, which is gonna inflate even more the Chinese army, and then Snow will maybe be able to use his eco to outmass. But right now, Snow is also out of unit shipments, I think. Can you check? Or maybe 7 scums if he has them in deck. He doesn't have 7 scums, unfortunately. He can ship the Black Riders, but that's not the greatest shipment in my opinion.
Well, he's stacking a lot of resources. Maybe he was planning on going H4, I'm not sure.
I think he's just mismacroing because he's a bit housed and he can't spend them. He needs to switch some views from food to wood probably. Or is he really gonna age? I mean, aging at this point would be madness, to be honest. He got more eco, he just needs to stage 3 and use his eco to mass more. Just buy 200 wood or something and make houses and start massing again.
He's going so hard on coin, and I guess he's going for the Black Riders.
Oh, Cav Combat. I like it. I was thinking about this shipment. But also, China shipping the Repelling Volley, I think it's called. It's give an extra multiplier to your scums against goons and heavy infantry, so in this case, just against goons. So his scums essentially get 50% more attack against all dragoons from blue, which is, well, a very nice advantage. Especially when there's so many goons, it's gonna be huge. Looks like Goongoon wants to actually instead push on the side where the eco, and I kind of agree with this decision. I mean, look how many villagers are gathering there, and Snow is not reacting. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. He's gonna lose some CDBs.
But he has this TC, and when he's able to defend it,
yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not like it's so like there's a mass difference, but it's not huge. And Snow, even if he lost like 3 or 4 CDBs, is still ahead in eco. So he might just get a big batch of like 10 queers out or whatever, and come back in the game. Or even ship the Black Raiders, I don't know. He needs to make something happen anyway. He needs to spend his resources. He really needs to. Oh wow. How many villagers? Can you click in the blue TC down there? Oh, but he's not sieging it down. There was 11 CDBs.
no, he wants to rescue this.
Oh, but he lost so many vills. I think 8 vills.
Yeah, and he have only 2 TCs and not like Snow. He's having already so much economy.
Yeah,
And now
we
I'm
might
pretty
see a
sure
comeback.
the Black Riders are on the way now, and with Cav Combat it works on them, right?
No,
Oh,
it works for some civ like Dutch, Russia, or Otto. Cav Combat works on every Cav, but for France it works only on Dragoons, Hussars, and Queers. He could ship Cav Attack if you wanted to. No, Cav Attack is only for melee Cav, so no, he has no way to upgrade his Black Riders if he ships them. But yes, it's another 1, 2, 3 views dying. He doesn't even have the village HP. He doesn't have great code, I think, which is a mistake at this point in the game. It's so cheap, it can save a lot of views.
no, he turned 1k coin.
At TC.
I was thinking he was dropping, but maybe the next shipment, I'm not sure, but
Oh, he needs to be real careful with his villagers now.
Didn't see.
This was very fortunate for Snow. That's just a lot of villagers not dying. But the problem is that even if Snow got more eco, he's getting idled all the time and he can't use his villagers. Also, Goongoon has 3 TCs as well now, and he can just spam as many villagers as Snow does. And he still has some food here, and here I think also. Yeah, a bit, so he's fine, and Snow is just struggling for food. You can see he's not safe.
No, he tried to get some map control with this 2 TCs here on this side.
Yeah, but they're not in the best spot, I think. So TCs are a bit far from the food.
Bring them.
Oh, he's hiding them, I think. Which is nice, but he needs more. He needs like 10 more, and then he can redo something.
He's bringing. Oh, he's already on milk.
Oh, he should finish his berries before switching to meal. So expensive. And this hunt is not used for snow on top here.
Yeah, he don't use it.
It's just next to his CDBs.
Oh, some free kills going down here.
No,
running inside
6
the camp.
skirms and 2 queers. And one more queer gonna die. He's ahead in military by a little bit. He needs to keep them alive now and just for once and for all, like, just win the fight.
China is aging.
Oh my god. Well, now he needs to just crush this army with fighting with his CDBs and all his units at the same time and just destroy completely this army when he sees that China is aged. Or skirm attack. Basically it's skirm attack now. It's not the greatest card. This is a team card. It's not really a 1v1 card, to be honest.
Why he don't bring them?
I hope he didn't forget about his queers. I think he did. It's gonna be tough. I mean, now he's not even ahead in eco anymore. Goongoon is ahead by 1 age, just running everywhere and killing CDBs always. Now he's gonna try to fight it, but I mean...
He don't bring this.
Oh my god, they're so far behind. He's fighting before they come. It's so over now. He will never win this fight. He's going to lose all his goons. With this mass of queers, he would have definitely crushed, to be honest. He might still crush because there are just so many of them. Oh, I think
trample mode.
I think he's just annoyed that he lost and he's just trolling now. Which is kind of sad because I feel like he could have just...
And he's drag boxing and they are so slow in trample mode.
Yeah, but it's on purpose, to be honest. But yeah, it's really sad because he could have definitely won with his queers. At least he could have killed the army of red and then, you know, would have been much better. But I think he's just mad that he forgot them. Oh, but it's so many queers. Oh, just go. He got so many. I think it's enough.
Oh, plantation.
To be honest, instead of this Kerm attack thing, I would have like KVHP much more. If you wanted to ship some upgrade, KVHP would be much more interesting at this point.
It seems like both players are just afraid of each other.
I think Goongoon is fine by just staying H4 and keep...
And this was maybe exactly what was Snow waiting for, this mistake that he just attacked with his careers inside the skirms.
Oh, and there's another batch of 5 kills popping and the pikes are just melting. Because there's not many of them. It's just so sad that Snow wasted so many dragoons. Imagine now he would have like, I don't know, 15 more dragoons on top of this army and just sniping the Goongoon cav, you know, it would be... It would be so convincing, but now he's losing.
Yeah.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Calling the GG now. Yeah, it's over. GG. Well played to both players, and congratulations to Goongoon, who is going to go to the finals indeed.
Yeah, congratulations to Goongoon. We have a 4-2-2 for Goongoon.
Yeah. Seriously, I didn't play since 3 weeks, he says?
Yeah, he says seriously. Well, why not?
Anyway,
yeah, so Goongoon is going to the finals. And it will be versus you or versus Smiter.
Snow saying that there's a Smurf. I think it's Goongoon on lane in 11, by the way, so...
Wow, this was a bit sad, the last game, but...
Last game made me really sad. I wanted a game 7, you know, to go to the end of the best of 7, and it's just sad that Snow forgot about this QS. He could have crushed so convincingly, I think.
Just to let you guys know, Goongoon is just saying that he didn't play in the last 2 months and he just played the tourney games and that he just may be lucky.
I don't know, but anyway, nice for him. He's going to the finals, so we will have finals Goongoon against Maito or me. We will see who wins the other semi-final. And that's tomorrow at 21 GMT, so tune in for that.
Yeah, tune in for this and that. And now don't forget to watch inside the basement Age of Empires with the charity telethon. They are getting some donations for Doctors Without Borders. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed to watch this series. I enjoyed really much a lot of these games. It was really, really close and really good. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It was a really good series, and see you soon.